All right.
As Fen goes off singing into the distance.
Okay.
Oh, alrighty. Tonight should be a little fun, I think, with the whole D&D thing, yes.
Absolutely. I'm glad they progressed this thing.
You like saying
Can't wait
progress
to...
when you play D&D, don't you?
Yeah, yeah. I want to progress things, don't you know? We...
You sound so. Are you like Canadian?
Why, just because he's
Well, like,
progressive? Wait a minute.
No, because like I hear him say "don't you know," and it just sounds so Canadian.
Well, I'm partially Canadian. I mean,
Don't
my
you
father's
know?
side has a little bit of Canadian.
Okay, I'm understanding a lot about you all of a sudden.
The more you know. Alright. Well,
Don't you know?
can't wait to play this, and I mean...
Well, I gotta wait on
Ooh.
Fen, and I gotta post this everywhere. So, I mean, this is the intro. This is when we get, you know, things working and stuff. Speaking of which, we will...
No, nothing. Don't worry. I'm on my way home.
Kendall?
He's on his way home.
Kendall, we are
I'm on my way
live right
home.
now.
Oh, well. I'm on my way home. God damn it.
Kendall.
Yeah. The joke's over. Okay.
Hmm?
I said the joke's over. Okay.
Yeah, joke's over. Thank you.
All right.
You're embarrassing yourself among
No, he's
thousands
embarrassing
of
me,
people.
but, you know, hey, that's fine.
I'm back. Hello.
Hi.
Later.
Oh, no, Kendall was here.
Yeah, that was the joke along last week when we canceled that Kendall was going to join us. No, he had no intention ever.
Yeah,
Oh,
I figured.
I could probably
I was
guess
in-
what the heck his character said. Wolf Jesus was his god.
Yeah,
Oh, you could just work it as a werewolf god, but yeah.
it was impressive. I'll give you that. It was somewhat convincing. It's just the fact that there was no other mention of it after that fact was like, okay, I don't
We
think it's
call
actually
a werewolf god a wad.
Yes, a wad of wolf.
See,
A
my,
lot.
my wolf god is named Luna, and she is a demon hellhound, and I love her.
That's... Okay, a hellhound and a wolf are two... Anyway.
They are both canines.
Well, they're both of the Canidid family, though one's a demon incarnate. There's a hole.
Well, if you're gonna have a wolf god, it might as well be a demon.
Fair enough, yeah. All right, but no, honestly, with Kendall jumping in real quick, we are going to potentially be one member short tonight, just as a heads up. Our guest character, Sour, either something's going on or something, we don't know. They are still allowed to join today. They just might have to slip in. We don't know what's going on, so there's that. But, yeah,
All right.
so... Is everybody else ready to watch, though, and play?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right.
Heck yeah.
And waiting on the fox.
I'm here. I said yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you say yeah.
Oh.
Alrighty. But anyway, last time on the Wings of Freedom, our party continued. Great start, me. Continued. Our party continued
Virginia.
into the long grasslands set before them. With nothing for miles around, their guide continued to walk aimlessly forward. Till Kietrin, feeling he had had just enough, decided to rise into the air and look around for himself, whereupon he spotted a grove of trees. Making their way towards them, the party soon encountered within the trees, after much consternation before them, a group of short, old men in red caps wielding gigantic weapons. An all-out brawl took place, with many people being horrendously wounded, going down, almost dying, but the party did manage to prevail and slew the final foe eventually. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we pick up our session right now. As you guys are fucking wrecked.
I would like to kick a corpse.
Okay, you go up. There's plenty of corpses right there. Mostly they're all in there, except for the one where Bavine had basically taken his head off up towards the north.
I kick one.
It
Okay.
squishes in a little bit and kind of lets out a little.
It's still alive. I kick it more.
Okay.
I would joke
I'm
about beating a
pretty
dead
sure-
horse, but
Yeah.
Bavine's here.
While that's going on, I also want to check their weapons to see if they were like anything special about them, or they just made of metal.
Make me an investigation check, please.
Well, then I gotta load my character sheet because I didn't do that. Because I am not prepared.
What else is new with this
Investigation,
campaign? No
Marvel.
one's prepared. I'm not even prepared. Wait a minute, I'm the DM. Shit. 24. You have made weapons before. Obviously, you've made your guns and everything, and you know how magic weapons generally look really spotless. These are definitely not magical. They are pitted. Some have rust on it. Like, when you look at your wounds, in fact, you notice that they didn't cut necessarily straight. It was more like a jagged line, like almost like the point went in, and then it just tore by brute force.
That's painful sounding.
Yes.
Well, I take this one I picked up and just drive it back into the corpse and walk away from the pile of bodies.
It starts to let out a little bit of blood.
Fun family, great.
Yeah, your companion Madeline, along with her Drake, alight in a tree and just seem to be keeping a lookout for any more.
I look at my wounds; they're pretty bad.
Yeah, Kuznath and Aurora also in this time start to make their way back to you. They'll be there in a second.
Yeah, I sit down and just sort of take a moment. I am not in a good spot.
Yeah, if Bavine's character sheet will load. Bavine slowly starts to walk over to you guys and is like, "Is anybody really heinously injured?" He's looking
I
very
raise my
bloody
arm
as
up.
well.
I raise my arm up. You can see bone, like, exposed in the arm.
Oh no.
That does not look good.
Mallow?
Kuznath probably limps up really bad. Probably Aurora too. They're both bad.
All right. Do you think we have 10 minutes?
I think we all just need to rest after this entire tobacco.
What were those things? Those red. I'm assuming those were the red caps, but like, what the fuck?
They're violent little heckers that just want your blood.
Would it be better that we move away from this area then?
I mean, if you want, I know a place.
Sure. We need a moment to.
Yeah, as
We
the
could, right?
purple skinned, which you guys didn't see during the fight, fairy dragon steps up.
Oh. You're still here?
Yeah. I hid.
Oh.
Thanks
Well,
for the
how
help.
convenient.
Kind of gives you like a two clawed salute.
Alright.
No honey
Well-
for you.
I already got it.
I have more.
Don't tempt it with more.
I'm not tempting it, I'm punishing it. It's not getting any more. Alright, let's find this fucking place.
All right. And as you see the fairy dragon start to head towards a tree, it immediately walks up to it and cuts right as it starts to head that way.
Okay. We'll follow it.
Does it take you back from the battle map? You guys walk, keeping an eye out. The Madeline staying in the air with with her Drake, just kind of keeping an eye out. As you guys walk,
Us
for
kind
about
of eyeballing her. Like, I know what you did.
I hold my wounds, try to keep myself from bleeding all over the place. This place, I hate this place. If I would have known that portal would have took us here, I would not have went through it.
It's fine.
Not fine.
We had reason to come here anyway.
I didn't want to come here.
Yeah, well, we're helping out Mallow currently.
Yeah, hello.
To be fair, and this is going to sound real fucked, but technically, if this whole time shenanigan thing that you mentioned before, you said you were gone for 3 months when you were gone like a couple days for us, right?
Yeah, pretty
Hopefully.
much.
Yeah. If that does happen, we might catch up with what our age should be without actually aging.
No. Hopefully that portal puts us back.
We don't know.
Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll find a way to go back home without any of this time-wimey heck.
Or maybe we'll go back home and we'll arrive before we left.
I don't think that's how this works.
Yeah.
How does anything
no.
work?
I feel like if that was the case, we'd see copies of ourselves at some point.
Yes,
Maybe
that
we
would
will.
not sound like... It'd be interesting seeing more Mallows.
That would be chaotic.
Maybe one of them would finally be in a good mood.
I'm already in a good mood right now. We live.
Maybe
You're
Rumi
right.
will stop being salty about it.
I'm sorry, Mallow, for making fun of you.
No point. Nothing taken for now. Let's just try to get ourselves somewhere to rest. Because all of us look like we're bleeding out alive.
I mean,
Yeah,
I said I could heal you, but we said we want to. And as he's saying that, eventually you guys, after a couple minutes, do see the fairy dragon stand up on its hind legs in front of you and just go, we're here.
He looks
Where
around.
is here?
Looking different.
As you guys approach through the trees, you see before you what looked like a quaint little village. You see tree houses, ground houses, like all manner of just like houses buried into nature as best I can describe. Like trees actually creating like boughs around like a door or like a hole dug into the ground. It would be quaint if the fact that it wasn't completely trashed. You see cups and mugs strewn about everywhere along with some bowls. You see like a campfire that's been like just tattered over. You see all the trees have like scratches on them. Just it looks like somebody was searching for something, and if they didn't find it, they kind of destroyed it.
Looks like a tornado went through here.
Nah, it was those red caps.
Bastards.
Do any of the trees or things look like there's blood?
With your guys' perception and the fact you're bleeding, yes, there does seem to be dry blood around.
Stay away from the trees.
I should have mentioned I picked up my weapon before we left.
I
It was still
figured.
on the ground. I keep my weapon drawn and walk towards the town.
Alright, well, okay. But Spelling, can you start this 10-minute thing if Booby's gonna walk off?
Why stop?
I need them
I
in
thought
the...
we were going to the town.
You guys are on the edge of it, basically. Like, it's
Yes.
like in a little clearing, and you've just like gone through the trees and are like right on the edge of it.
If there's blood stains on the trees, we don't want to go anywhere near it in case that happens again. Let's just heal up now.
Fine, that's a good idea. Heal. I was hoping we might search for survivor after.
I mean, if you guys want, he can do it. It's an offer, so.
I bet now's better than later. The fairy dragon says it's safe here, so I figured might as well.
Yeah, I mean, that was all the red caps that are in this area, so.
But that was all of them?
Yeah. Those bloodstains are from the other creatures they took originally.
All of
And
them
then they
should be
tried to get
okay,
me.
No, you could have
Well-
mentioned that.
I didn't know who you were working for.
Well, now you know. The Redcaps are now all dead. And hopefully we don't have to deal with any more.
We work for ourselves and pay ourselves.
though. We're here to kill black ears.
You don't say.
Yeah. Of course, I heckin'
We've
hate
told you that
him.
before, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we have, but
No, you said you were looking for him. Never said you're gonna kill him.
Well, there you
Well-
go. Now we're looking to kill him.
What are you saying, Mallow?
I was just. Never mind. Let's just find a.
Did you want to kill Zook Blackears? I will help you do that. I will hold him down as you cut his ears off.
Okay. Look, I have a feeling he's gonna be very difficult to kill. So if anything, if one of you want to take the kill, you can. I don't
No, I'm
want.
gonna make sure you get it.
Sure. But if things get drastic, kill him, okay? Don't
Okay.
worry.
Let's go.
Anyways, Pavine, how about you heal us, and then we can try to find a resting spot in this town.
Maybe we should, if it's safe here according to Fairy Dragon, and we have that big healing thing, maybe we should search for anyone who was actually hurt who survived in town, so we can heal them too.
I
don't know. It's just a thought.
Does the town look like it had any survivors?
From what
I
you
don't
can see
know.
right now, no. You know, you haven't, obviously looked, through the houses or anything like, with shut doors or anything. But right from just looking around, even you, Kietran, you're not seeing anything.
Yeah,
We can make
I'm.
a cursory glance through town.
I'll have like a look, listen out, just to see if I can hear any like whimpering or shallow breathing.
Instead of doing this out in the open in town, in the middle of town, let's do this in a building somewhere where we have some more shelter.
Yeah, some of you
Yeah.
might fit, but, that big guy looks like Kietran. You might be crouching.
Yeah.
And the same thing with you, Four Legs.
Alright.
All right, you guys go into town and look for a building?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
I will also take a little. I will also look around for survivors.
Okay. All right. There are plenty of buildings to choose from. There's, like I said, the tree houses, the ground houses, some built into the trees, It's very, picture basically, how do you describe it? Like a fairy forest is the best way I can describe it, you know what I mean? Like,
This picture is very
elves
wild.
live here, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Picture
But
the,
a lot of
this
some
picture
of the
Smurf-
doors you find are
Smurf
like
Town.
insanely small to the point where they're like, Kietran's hand is bigger than the door. Some you find that are regular human sized,
So I think this is a Smurf village. Got it.
No, Galgamar doesn't live here.
Galgamar didn't live in the Smurf village.
Exactly the point. That's why there's.
Zorn.
Anyway.
You guys, all right. So how are you looking through it? Are you going from door to door investigating? You just like listening, looking through? What you doing?
I'm listening and looking to see if I notice any movement or hear any shallow breathing.
All right, that's perception.
I don't think I get advantage on hearing checks.
Nope.
Yeah.
Boomy,
I'm
you said
like
you
you
wanted to
not-
look too.
That is the only one I don't get advantage on.
Boomy, you said you want to look too.
I was gonna look through windows and like knock on doors and like
All right,
call
give me
out a
an,
little bit, like, "Hey, anyone alive?"
for you then. Give me an investigation check, please.
Okay.
Kietran,
Yeah,
as you
I
listen out, you don't really hear anything other than Boomy calling out at this point.
I'm still in pain from
Mm-hmm.
my bone being exposed.
Yeah.
My arm got carved up real bad.
Yeah, you were blocking with your arm.
Yeah.
Luafe, as you start to investigate the buildings, you kind of, look through it. You kind of jiggle handles. You see a couple are broken here and there. And with your investigation, you can deduce for the most part, either people are hiding really, really well, or no one is left here.
So either they're hiding or everyone's dead or gone by now.
I can't hear anything. I can only hear the fucking pounding of my fucking body. I'm just
Is
sitting
it-
here, sit down. He doesn't care where. He's like,
Is there a big looking, like an inn? Is there an inn looking building around here?
No, this is like a village to describe like just like houses all around kind of deal. It looks
Let's
like
find
you
a
know where
house that we
people
can
live.
actually fit in.
Hmm?
Let's find a house we can actually all fit inside.
Yeah. There's definitely one of the ground ones that's like kind of buried into the ground, like below just like a giant, you know, one of those trees standing before you. Kiatrin and Bavine might have a little bit of a problem getting in.
I'm just gonna sit outside. I don't care right now. I need to take a
Yeah,
breather.
let's set up outside and make a campfire, I guess, out of what we can find, and we can do Bavine's thing.
All right. So with everybody sitting down, Bavine will cast Prayer of Healing. All right, just to get people up for a bit.
Thank God.
And he's gonna do it at 4th level because he's got plenty of those left.
If we're sticking around long enough, do we want to have a short rest after this?
Well, everyone gets 41. Not 41. Everyone gets 21 HP back.
Fuck.
Yeah, Bavine. Yeah, everybody will get that. Of you guys, including the 2 dragons.
At least I don't have any open gashes. Thank God.
Yes, the All Father does provide.
I appreciate a good heal.
Even here.
It's actually stronger here, I'm not going to lie.
Well, that's good.
Past the Divine Gate, so...
Oh, wait, we're past the Divine Gate.
Mm-hmm. Didn't you see it when we teleported through?
No.
You know, it was there. I didn't realize that was it, but you know.
Does that mean, like, the demons of hell and the Tyrant Queen can just get at us here?
Roll an Arcana check. As Boomy says that anybody can
Arcana's
if they
not
want
my
to.
strong suit.
Yeah.
Arcana's my strong suit.
Not with a natural 19. I mean, anybody else can roll it too if they want
I
to.
keep rolling 19. What the hell?
Sure, I'll roll one just to see what I get. It's not gonna be better, but I might as well.
Fine.
Yeah, no.
16,
Yeah,
15.
no,
All right. Yeah, Mallow
smart.
and Kiatrin. I mean, Mallow, you have a kind of an idea, but you're not really sure. Luafe?
Yeah?
Back in your history, while you were cleaning your father's library, you did stumble across a book that was a little rather dusty kind of deal. And as you opened it, you saw the page and you kind of scanned through it for a second. And when you did, you learned that a little bit about, planar travel, just a quick glance. They still need to, transport themselves, but it's easier for them to get to these planes. They still got to figure out where you are.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, then I guess maybe they can't get at us here unless they know we're here. Then they could get to us.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm just.
Hopefully, they don't ever figure out we're here.
Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Now I'm not bleeding out. Anyway. I'm gonna just sit around and just see if I can take a short rest. I need it.
Same. Short rest.
We could try a long rest.
You could.
I don't.
How long have we been here for?
But what if we encounter a bigger threat and we don't have that many... We aren't as strong when we encounter yet another big threat. So, how about we take a long rest?
And before you say you don't know because the sun hasn't moved in the sky, I just want an estimate of, like, what do I give it, roughly?
Well, because you don't know what's... I'm just kidding. You would definitely know it's been hours. You just don't know the exact time. You could try a long rest. I mean, you obviously are aching from the fight, but just like a mental clock of when time has progressed is not in the cards with you because you don't have a timepiece.
I just want to know if it was hours or like, yeah.
It feels
if
like
it's
hours.
an hour or 2 hours, or if it was like more than that. I don't know, but I know it's more than one. So
It's
that's
more.
all I
It's
need.
definitely been more than 1 hour for sure.
Feels like we've been walking for a day already.
Well, then,
We're all tired.
But
Let's just rest.
we don't know what's out there, or if like Zook is gonna become. Cause we know Zook's eventually gonna have to go back to the camp that we destroyed. The
So
longer we take, the longer we take to find him, the less chance we have to find him.
Don't worry. Let's worry whenever we actually find them. For now, let's just have a little sleep time so we can be a lot better in combat, okay?
Mallow,
Yes?
are you able to contact your friend now that you're here?
I don't think that will be the case. Again, he's captured, and he had a very hard time trying to contact me about him being captured. I think it'd add a lot of stress to him if I tried to respond to him.
Maybe, but like now that you're here instead of in the other place, would it be easier? Or would it? I don't know how that works. I was just asking.
Well,
No, I don't think it's gonna work as easily right now.
All right.
Patron said it was easier to feel the power of the god here.
Probably. But again, I do not want to risk having in contact with him. Wait,
Fine.
okay?
Fine.
Alrighty. Let's take a short rest then.
Sure. Oh, for crying out loud.
If you
Well,
want,
do-
we can
fine,
heal
fine.
you while you sleep.
We'll do a long rest. Fine.
Fine, I guess. I don't like either option. I like.
Hey,
Whatever.
just deep breaths. You'll enjoy having a good sleep, okay? But how about shifts? I'll go first.
I'll take second.
No.
And you, Boomy?
One second. Do I get an action surge back on a long rest or a short rest?
Short.
You know, I haven't felt like I needed to sleep the entire time we were here.
We've been
really
here for hours. It's strange. Just go with it. He's wanting it.
So you know what? You know what? I am going to see how long I can stay up. Actually, 'cause I do not feel the need to sleep. I'm tired and achy.
Okay.
But I can rest for that. So how about you all sleep and I'll stay up?
Are you sure about that, Boomy?
I don't feel sleepy, do I, Zorn?
No.
Huh. Okay.
Fine.
Very well. I guess we'll take our rest, but if you ever feel the slightest bit sleepy, just wake me up. And with that, Mao's just gonna lay in the corner, try to find a place to be comfy, and then try to fall asleep.
All right. Pietro?
I'm
I
just.
guess I'm staying up. I'm gonna
I'm
take
just
a short rest, but I'm gonna be awake doing it.
I'm going to lean up against a tree and just try and sleep. Get
Yeah,
Aurora over
Bavine's-
here.
Bavine's going to. All right, for everybody sleeping, I need a
Staff,
constitution.
you want to sleep too?
I need a constitution check, please.
Oh, great.
Do we all need to roll a constitution?
Yep, Bavine did.
Wait, save a check.
Oh, whoops. That was supposed to be a check. And no, it's the same for Bavine, so he's fine. Okay, Mallow.
Wow, that I rolled pretty well.
Constitution check.
Mm-hmm.
Another 23.
All right. Lufa, you don't get one because you're not technically going to sleep.
I'll just take a short rest.
Yep. All right.
When did that plus 10 extra hit points?
That's gone because Bavine went to sleep.
Okay.
All right. As you all start to go to sleep, Mal and Kitrin, it takes you a minute comparatively, but you are able to fall asleep. Boomy, you see Bavine rolling around a little bit, trying to find a comfortable space, but eventually he does fall asleep as well. You stay up, kind of lick your wounds a little bit, start to like heal. Oh, don't forget dragons too. I forgot about the dragons.
Oh yeah. I asked Kusnap if she's going to stay up and try to go to sleep. She didn't respond.
Kuznath took a beating.
Okay, Kusnap's going to try to sleep.
Yeah, Kuznath and Aurora kind of took a beating.
Okay, this is for Kusnap. Oh no, I don't think
Yep.
she wins.
Well, Bavine was fine, but like Bavine, she's having a little bit of a hard time, but eventually she does go to sleep. As you watch your friends sleep, Luafe, you don't know how much time passes. You, again, take out your compass, look at it for a quick second. It's still spinning like crazy.
While they're sleeping, I will walk around the area, keeping an eye shot of them, but poking around.
Yeah.
Like the sun doesn't move, doesn't get dim. I don't even need my goggles on me right now.
Nope, that's the interesting part. Doesn't get dark. However, as you look around, can you give me one perception check,
I'm still
please?
rolling.
I see that.
Sorry, I'm still rolling. Okay. I'm doing math too. Sorry, you want me to just do the second quick?
Yep, so I can describe it.
Okay. Perception.
20.
Wait, I'm just rolling 19s.
That's a 16 plus 4.
16.
Dude.
I mean, I'm just rolling like 20s right now, like 20 ups.
You guys
Damn.
are overpowered, so it makes sense. Anyway, as you are looking around, eventually from one of the homes, you see, like, around back, you see a purple light suddenly shift into focus. It's faint, but you see it.
I draw my weapon. And I walk around there, making sure I can always have an ability to look back and look at my friends.
Yeah. Are you being quiet?
And I will be stealthy.
All right, roll me a stealth check with disadvantage, please. Because of your armor.
Oh, double 3s, 11s.
11. Okay. As you stealthily make your way forward, eventually you're about to round the edge of the tree. And as you do, you tip your eyes forward. And as you do, your foot steps and you break a twig. And as you do, you see before you about a 9 to 10 foot just slender looking figure. Almost alien in nature, except for the large pointed ears that are almost 2 feet long. Its long eyebrows that seem to just flit off into non-existence. It has long purple hair that just seems to go down all the way to the ground. But as you look at it on the ground, it doesn't seem to like pick up any of the floor clutter or anything. It would appear naked, but it's hard to tell because the hair almost shifts around its body. Its long arms kind of reach out and just goes, "Oh, I see one of you did not sleep."
I step out.
Hmm.
I don't have my weapon like threatening out, but I still have it like at my side.
Mm-hmm.
You a survivor of this place?
To answer your question, yes. But you did not find me here. You found me somewhere else.
What?
You see her take her fingers and kind of, or their fingers, I should say, sorry. You see them like cross in front of them, and you see their body morph down to that of the fairy dragon. Hey, what's up?
You!
Yeah, me.
The frick was that?
That's my real
Is
form.
that your real form?
Yeah.
What are you?
I'm... Folks call me the teacher.
What is it that you teach?
Generally, Fey knowledge, books, anything really I can get my hands on that I've seen in this world and beyond. What adventurers bring me and what they don't.
I sheath my sword gun.
Mm-hmm.
So why are you skulking around while my friends are trying to sleep?
Because I wanted to stretch my legs.
Fair. Fair. So I take it you just don't have anything else to say about that? What I just saw?
I mean, if you want to attack me because you have your sword drawn, go ahead. I don't think it's going to go that well for you, though.
I put my sword away.
Look,
I
and
already
let
did
me
that.
put
I
it this
sheathed
way,
it.
okay? Just to ease your mind. If I wanted to screw you guys over, I would have done it already.
No, I know, Faye and all that. I meant like I know your secret. Are you going to explain it, or I'm just going to leave me in the dark of what's going on? Actually,
Well, ask questions, I guess.
you're
I
the
mean, I don't know
teacher.
where to start. That's up to you.
So the teacher, do you teach people things?
Yeah.
At what cost?
Companionship, really. They usually live in this village with me. For a time, they bring me knowledge. I teach them knowledge they might be seeking. It's kind of a trade one-on-one. I work with, a couple other people. Well, not people per se, but in your terms, it'd be people. In fact, let me just one second. And she...
I'm gonna roll my eyes.
Yeah, and she just kind of like, moves again and turns back into that, giant figure. But it's not... It's tall, but it's like slender. Like, think... that bug Pokemon or not Ultra Beast from Pokemon, the one that
Oh yes, I know
the
what you're
lady.
talking about exactly.
Yeah, how it's like really tall but like slender as shit. Think like that, but with like elven features is all I can say.
So this village was your home, and it was destroyed.
Yeah, it's part of one of the. How do you explain it?
I'm sorry that happened.
I haven't lived this long and not seen my share of sorrows and likes. This is just things that happen within the Fey realm. Though, usually it's not by outsiders.
I assume those red caps weren't exactly from here. We have a hunch that, based on what we learned before coming here, that they might be related to Zook in a way.
I am starting to draw those conclusions together. And that clicking, what is that?
Oh, sorry, that's me.
Kind of looks around. I feel like Lumafay was fingering like the cap on her gun.
Yeah, no, let's go. Just nervously ticking it.
Yeah. Back where was I? Sorry. I would assume so as well, since he did capture one of my friends. Coworker? It's hard to explain.
Seeing as we are trying to kill him, do you think you could be more helpful in leading us to where he is, if you know where he is?
That is what I was trying to figure out a little bit. I was looking for clues. And I figured where you slept, it would be the perfect time.
Are my friends safe without me watching them right now?
Safe as they can be in the Fey realm.
Like, okay, I'm gonna just be straight. If I were to help you search and not keep an eye on them, would I be at risk of them getting in trouble with me helping you search this town? Just be straight with me.
I want you out of character to just think what you just said to a fae.
Yeah.
Be straight with me. I just want you to think about that for a second, Fen.
The temptation of
slightly
that wording
less
being
wavy.
like,
I don't care if you're little. I don't
But
care if
it's
you're a little
so much
wavy. You
fun.
be slightly less so. Tell to me the truth.
You just don't say that to a fae.
I feel like with me here and the Redcaps defeated, they are safer than they would be if they weren't.
Then I'll help you search.
All right.
After all, I'm pretty sure we all want that black-haired bastard dead.
I don't care if he's dead or alive. I just want him out of here. That and to stop taking my followers and my friend. Again, friend, coworker. That's Had to figure that one out.
Did you like them? Did you like them?
We worked together to make sure more powerful entities didn't screw us over. Along with
Coworker.
another.
Did you enjoy the company?
He was a bit of a fool. And the other one liked to travel
Friend.
too much, but liked company. I like my knowledge more
Well, so, lady teacher.
Just teacher.
Okay, teach. I bet you have a whole bunch of crazy stories and things to teach people. Living in
I do.
this place.
Mm-hmm.
So you said you trade knowledge for knowledge? You got anything in that noggin of yours that could be helpful to me?
I don't know. What are you seeking?
Well, we are locked into a a very dangerous game with a dangerous deity.
Mm-hmm.
Do you perhaps know any way to fight one?
Gonna roll for them?
I make weapons. I know how to make weapons. If I could figure out how to make a weapon that I could fight the scale tyrant with.
One of the betrayer gods. You can definitely
Yes.
fight them. But you will never defeat
defeat
them.
them.
You can't really kill a god.
They say that. But I forget. I could forget in character if I knew that someone actually killed a god once. Yeah, I know.
Roll
Out
a,
of character,
roll a
I think
religion
the,
check.
I know out of character, the Raven mother said to have killed someone and took their
Mhm.
place.
That's why I said roll a
I can't
religion
remember.
check.
I can't remember in character.
Yeah.
Religion. That's Kusnap stats. I need Luafei stats.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, give me another 19. 17. Well, there goes my streak.
Yeah. You do recall, because you've heard Kietrin, though you've kind of, again, as you say, don't really believe in the gods, or at least their purpose.
I
You
believe
did
in the
hear
god.
Kietrin,
I just don't.
Yeah, you did hear Kietrin Bavine speak about how the Matron of Ravens, no one knows how, but she did, and that was a long, long time ago. We're talking like
Well,
pre-calamity era.
you say someone can't You say people can't kill the gods, but doesn't there exist a god who became a god by killing a god?
Yes, and no one knows how they did that.
Hmm.
That is knowledge even if I
Too
was
bad.
to seek it would be great power.
Too bad. That would be really helpful.
Now, answer me this. What happens if you do destroy a god? Do you rise up to take its place? Or do you find someone else to?
Ah.
Because where there is a
No.
hole, it
Hmm.
must be filled. And she kind of
Yes.
looms over you as she says that.
The hole. Does the hole have to be filled to something that is the same shape? Or can anything fit the hole?
I don't have knowledge of that.
I don't know then either.
Now, for your
Getting rid of the
payment,
betrayer god would be great, but
Ah.
no, sorry.
for your payment, your friend over there talked about rescuing someone from Zook. They knew someone here. Who is it?
Oh fuck, I can't remember his name. Have I actually seen him? I know they've talked about him and Kieran's seen him. I don't think I've actually seen him myself.
No, you haven't seen him. Kieran's seen him and turned into a
Has he
sheep.
met-
You drank piss water from
Did
him,
the
but
V- I have his essence in me. Yes.
that's been gone. And that's not essence, that's just urine. There's a
does-
difference.
You drank the piss of a god.
Does-
basically.
I know that he's an archfey, and do I know? Did Mallow ever describe him or give me his name? I don't think he did.
I don't think he has, yeah.
All I know is that he's an archfey. He is Mallow's patron, and that apparently he, according to Kieran, he's a bastard.
Interesting knowledge, thank you.
And that he has been captured by Zook also, which wouldn't it be a great coincidence if he was from this village?
He's not.
Since this seems very recent.
No, but I can tell you that
okay.
he's not. For I do know of this Fey, an arch-Fey.
Well, Zook has an archfey. I don't know much about the Fey, but I can imply that that is very bad.
Yes. And especially for your friend it is too.
Did you want us to roll investigations on? I'm saying I'm giving her advantage.
Alright. You're gonna give her advantage?
I'm fine with just. Yeah, I'm fine with just chatting with her and helping her as we go along. Just helping
Alright,
her.
fair enough. You guys are chatting.
Following
into
her
it.
lead.
Wow, unfortunately she rolled poorly. Alright.
Oh,
She rolled a 4 and a 7.
I should have rolled.
Probably.
I thought she would have a better roll than that because she's from here.
Well, that's what she rolled. I didn't give you her bonus, so.
Yeah.
You guys are looking around, you're not really finding anything. Every now and then, she'll, go up to one of the small houses, and just, basically her form will just shrink down to what would be considered a fairy size, and just walk in and start looking. Boomy, you're kind of combing through, but eventually you guys aren't really finding anything particular.
Place is trash. There's nothing left.
So it seems.
Yeah, it seems. No, I never got your name.
I told you to call me the teacher. Well, or teach, as you so elegantly put it.
Well, then, you can call me Boomy.
Boomy Luafay,
Fine, you can call me Luafay. Don't
You were all talking aloud. I listen.
So we're at a dead end again. We don't know where Zook is.
I'm going to continue to search as I do not need sleep.
Neither do I, apparently.
Hmm.
At least here.
Would
That
you like
normal?
more knowledge?
I would like to know if I actually need to sleep. Am I gonna pass out from exhaustion?
Hmm. What will you give me in return for this information, as I do not have any questions for you?
How about the knowledge that? How about we give you the knowledge that we are definitely gonna kill that bastard Zook?
Well, that's obvious.
I mean, let's think of it as professional courtesy for a compatriot who is about to deal with a problem you need gone.
I don't need him. I don't need him gone. I want him gone.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
A need is something you can live without.
A need is something you need,
is the
and
same
a want is
thing.
something that you don't need.
You have a sharp mind about you.
I am smarter than people think I am.
Very well.
I stoop down. I'm sure is there nothing that you can think of to ask me?
You gave me enough information with that.
I'm sure I know.
Anyway. Yes, you material people can sleep here. There is a chance, however, with... Oh, how do you say? In your language, the lack of time, or the fluctuation of it, I should say, you may not be able to sleep that night. You can continue on for as long as you like, but eventually your body will break down, and not in the normal way. It'd be like if you could go forever, but your body is not equipped for it.
They're saying is I could go for a day or two without sleeping, but then I need to sleep.
No, you could go for 100 days if your body could hold up, but will it with everything around here? And she just gestures their hands out to the forest. There are stronger things than those red caps.
I'll let them sleep tonight. I'm fine.
Very well.
Thank you for the information, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we can trade more later if we think of something.
Yes.
If you need me, you know where to find me.
And you will see me glowing.
I walk back to the friends and check on them.
Yeah. They're all out like a
Where'd they
light.
go? I'll climb up to one of the tree houses and sit on the platform it's on.
Alright, you find a bigger one and you start climbing up. I'm not going to have you roll dexterity because you got plenty of time to just climb.
Yeah. And I sit up there just looking over where they're sleeping and the rest of town.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to roll. Oh, okay. As you see the teacher going through each house.
Well, I'm watching in place. I'll also take out a book and read it because I have a book with me.
What book do you have?
A signed copy of In the Belly of Dragons.
Oh God, a Scanlan Shorthaul tale.
Yes, I'll start reading that.
All right.
What
I can only describe.
I have 8 hours to kill.
Yeah, I will say what I can only well, a little less than that now, technically, but What I can only describe as a bombastic adventure performed by professional voice actors and nerds anyway.
Got it. Season 1.
Watch Critical Role Season 1, folks, and look up the lore. Eventually, as you
I have
guys...
no time to read it. Oh.
Eventually, you guys do come to...
That was splendid.
Did we get all the hit points back? Nothing bad happened?
You got a full rest, yeah.
Sweet. Alright. I no longer am bleeding out entirely.
The only one that didn't was Boomy, though she does not suffer a point of exhaustion. However, her hit point, the die she spent do not regain. She does not regain anything she would have got from a long rest. So your Indomitable will not...
I don't have anything that...
Your Indomitable does not.
I never used it.
Well,
I still have
you,
it. I had nothing that required a long rest.
You do, but yeah.
Well, nothing that I needed to regain. Because Second Wind, Action Surge, was all short rests. And
what about your...
and my grit, too.
What about your grit?
I think that's short rest, too. But it also comes back when we kill stuff. So I keep forgetting to ask, hey, does my grit come back from killing that?
Yeah.
Because we killed a bunch of stuff.
Yeah. But eventually you all wake up.
Good morning! Oh, whatever passes for it. I'm sorry about you guys.
Yes, morning, Boomy. Thank you for being the rooster for us.
Yes.
But
glad you're all awake. I munch on a ration bar.
Yeah, so how was your watch?
Anything eventful?
Uneventful. Had an interesting conversation with teacher.
Who?
Teacher?
Oh, you know that little fairy dragon?
Oh, great. You're giving it a name.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
let's go with that.
I didn't know they taught you wisely while we all slept.
No, knowing Boomy, she probably is just hallucinating.
Very funny.
Alright. Well, with all of us having a decent rest, hopefully, we can all just progress our journey.
I pull out a ration ball and toss it down to Kusnap, who just probably just snaps out of the air.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give.
I put away my book.
I'll give her a ration as well.
Yes. And as you guys are doing that and kind of waking up, Kitrin, you would notice it first, but eventually you all watch as that lithe figure, as I described before, walks up from behind a tree and seems to be looking at the ground.
Hello, teacher. Good morning. Is it morning here?
It's always morning or night, depending on your viewpoint.
Okay.
By the way, this is teacher.
This isn't a fairy dragon.
It isn't.
Yeah, you're quite observant.
Okay, Zorn, would I recall what this is, or...
Roll me an Arcana check. 13.
Of course.
History.
Something nags at the back of your head, but you can't put your finger on it.
Curses. Oh well.
I climb back down from the tree.
Okay.
Find anything?
I'm following something. Excuse me. And
I
the
stand up.
the
I stand
9
out
and
of the
10
way.
the 9 to 10 foot tall figure. Again, it's hard to tell with height. She towers just a little bit over Kiatrin.
I'd say 9 then. That's my guess. If it's just a little bit, I'm 8 foot, so it'd probably be 9.
A foot's a big thing. Anyway.
I know, but if you're saying just a little bit, it couldn't be 10.
We said towering, so she had to be at least 9.
Either way, she just walks past you and almost just steps over you, Mallow. Her long legs.
Okay.
He just looks back to fucking Boomy. And you didn't think to let us know about this development.
I mean, you were all resting, and it was not a threat.
It's true. As I told them last night, I could have killed you all if I wanted. But I don't.
Happy to hear it. Alright. Glad to
Especially
have
you,
you on
Mallow.
our side then.
Okay.
Besides, it's literally the apparently she disguised herself as the fairy dragon. So
Yeah, that's what worries me. Alright.
Mm.
I guess
she
this
is
what's
happy
going
to
on.
hear.
You guys hear
Okay.
from behind a tree goes,
I stand out of her way, get out of her way. She's looking for something.
And I found
Come
it.
on.
Well, what did you find?
She comes
Trail,
back
hopefully.
holding what appears to be a rock.
And what
Oh my
Is it-
god, a rock!
does it have any markings that we've seen prior on it?
With your perception? No.
Oh wow, that's
It's-
impressive. Okay.
It's just a
I
rock.
want to I
will
want
name it Dwayne.
Okay, sure.
So what does
So-
this rock has to do with it?
Are you saying?
Oh, sorry, Amala.
Stop
Now-
interrupting him.
You gotta understand that I'm over in Australia and I'm literally getting like half a second delay for everyone. So when everyone stops talking, I'm like, yeah, I'll talk, and then everyone else talks over themselves. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, that's how it usually is.
Good. Don't worry about me.
No, what were you saying?
Yeah, what's the rock? Like I said, what's the rock about?
Mm. Well, rocks are not in here. That's number one.
Hmm?
There's no rocks in these villages.
So,
None. I look around. Are there like not even like a campfire or anything? No rocks near doors or pathways?
Nope.
A pebble?
The campfire is literally just a burned out circle of grass around it.
Okay. Yeah, alright. I don't know how I didn't notice that.
This is how you just only feel grass. I guess wherever this rock came from is likely where Zook could be. So, a rocky place.
Yes. And you just see her eyes, or there, flash a brilliant purple. Kind of reminds you of something, Mallow.
It
And you
does
just go,
a lot.
Ah. That's where they came from.
Oh, you found out now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure what this magic is, so want to enlighten us, or you're gonna just tell us where it is?
I'd rather just know where it is. I don't even know how she knows.
It's a
You just
simple
need to know.
spell. Anyway,
Simple.
what will you trade for this
Can you
information?
get us there?
Oh, great. Okay, you're one of those. What do you want?
I'll give you my signed copy of in the Belly of Dragons, a Scanlan Shorthaul tale.
Roll persuasion check with advantage.
I want to keep it, but this information is more important. Persuasion with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
18.
Is it a book?
Yes, it is a book. I pull out the nice hard-covered book that I finished reading last night. I had like 7 hours to read through it.
It's longer than that, but sure.
I'm
As
just-
you pull out the book, she immediately, her hand darts forward and trades you the stone and just goes, deal.
It's signed copy by the actual author. Hope you enjoy it.
Ooh. And you just see her start to walk away with the book, just open and reading it.
Wait, you can tell us what the rock means?
It's where they came from. But I'm assuming you want more information than just that.
Will the rock lead us to him?
Could potentially if you have the right magic.
Yeah, maybe we could
don't.
give it legs, and then it could walk for us to the location.
Pavine raises his hand to think about it for a second. It's like, no, I can't do that.
the knowledge we want is the knowledge of where they are. This is a rock, and we don't have the ability to gain the knowledge from it. You have the knowledge.
Oh, all right. Sorry, just wanted to read. She closes the book.
It's a good book.
Hmm.
I got like a third of the way through. I wanted to finish it, but it's good. We need this information.
That rock is from the Diamond Mountain.
Diamond Mountain.
And how do we get to the Diamond Mountain?
That I cannot answer you, because I have never been there myself. The parent could,
Well, at
but I
least-
don't think that they're available. They think they're still in the material plane. They're more the
Well, at
traveling
least we
type.
have a destination. At least we have a destination. Maybe the rock can somehow guide us there. It's the Feywild. Maybe the rock wants to go home.
You never know
Hmm.
with the Fae. She just, again, that just that creepy face smile, you know, just the eyes closing ever so slightly, so it looks like the eyelashes are the eyes.
Oh boy.
Well, thank you, teacher. Enjoy the book.
Speaking of which, Mallow,
Oh. Yes. Oh, tall one.
that's a new one.
She is tall.
I need to talk with you in private, please.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
I think I can trust her enough. So, I guess Mello will nod his head and, like, walk with them for a moment.
Mm-hmm. They kind of just walk outside the village, you know, behind a couple trees, because that's all that is around is a village and trees.
Yeah, the privacy, the foliage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, teacher, you're called.
Yes.
What's up?
Well, that is a loaded question that I could ask information for, but for one of Hisrium's followers, I think I can spare some knowledge for you.
I'm glad to hear it. Also, you know him?
I work with him. Again, I was talking last night. It's more of a I don't know. It's not coworker. It's not friend. What is it?
His mouth just is in a stagnated. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's awesome to hear.
Yes.
All right.
I've been wanting to meet you for years, as you've met the parent and the fool, but never me. They always talked about you.
Really? They
Yeah.
do?
You're one of the fool's
What?
favorites.
I don't know how that is the case, but I'm glad to hear it. But what did you want to talk to me about? I'm glad to meet more of Hazrim's followers.
She kind of leers at that, don't you? I am not that fool's follower. I am his equal.
Okay.
Without him or me, or the parent, the Trinity doesn't exist.
Oh. This is big info. You know. Alright! I didn't know that much about the Trinity before. Now I know.
That's because Hisram keeps it private. He plays it off like a cult, even though it really is, technically. The parent uses it for companionship and to see the world, the material world. And what they bring back is knowledge for me. It's a mutual beneficial circumstance, one may say. And every now and then we find individuals who share our like-minded goals. And we lend them our power. However, and she kind of looks at you. For this next part, though, I need some information.
Okay. What information do you need then? You gave me a lot. I'll give some in return.
And she kind of looks down at you. Why do you follow Hisra?
Oh. That is a bit of a tricky question, I guess you could say. He kind of ponders there for a moment to try to figure out how to describe it. Well, at most, I had adopted parents. They have died for a good while, and I had nowhere to go in the world. I got in contact with Hazrin, and he wanted to help me find my actual family, but I had to follow him. So I became a warlock for him, and that's how things began. I've been hoping to eventually see my family, a biological one, and hopefully, I don't know, just that was my main goal. But then I lived in the material plane for so long, seeing a lot of chaos stirring that I did not like one bit. So I decided to stay around there until I finally finish off whatever these chroma conquerors are doing, because I did not like what's been brewing. But that's the most I could describe it, I guess. I primarily just wanted to see my family.
Those purple eyes kind of just look down at you and peer into you.
So, what do you think about that little story?
It is definitely a story. And it's one that you believe in. That is
Yes.
good enough for the fool.
Okay.
You need to find him as quick as possible.
I want to. Oh, so bad. But, I guess the most info we had was from that rock and you, so we'll figure out a way to save him.
Yes.
Because I feel my power's fading, and
they put their hand on you, and you feel it, and it's warm to the touch. It's like lukewarm. It's not cold, but it's not hot. You know what I mean? It's just like the perfect temperature. Your power is the only one waning. If Hisrim is not back in the Trinity, I too will die, and so will the parent. You will not die, but you will never be able to do the same magical things that you do now. We are connected.
Oh, no. Oh. It kind of just blinks there for a moment. Just kind of puzzled about the entire thing. Knowing entirely about the Trinity now, just worried on what happens to Hazrim if they don't save him in time. Just...
Yes.
He made a deep sigh, just looks up at them with concern. I'll do what I can. Just firstly gotta find where Zook is and where he's keeping him captive. And I promise you that I'll try... No, I will get him free.
The Diamond Mountain is your destination. How you get there, I do not know. I do not travel more outside these woods. I got lucky with the grasslands, but that's about it. I don't like to move.
Does it... With how the Feywild works, can I just really want to be at that mountain? Will it bring me there? Do you think that will happen?
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, okay. Let's see the persuasion. 25. Okay, finally! The dice did well with me on persuasion.
She looks down at you. Young fawn,
Yes?
there are many places our emotions can take us within the Feywild. And places we know. So who knows? And as they say that, this smile just once again just curls up.
Oh. Well, good to know then. Well, unless there's anything else you want to tell me, I guess I'll head back to the party and we'll figure out a way over there.
Tell your friends to stop arguing. It was annoying last night.
It's hard to...
I'm kidding. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a
All
book.
right.
And they immediately just about face and just start like peeling into that book.
Okay. Well, enjoy that then. And Mal's just gonna casually walk away and get back to the party.
Cut back to Kitchen and Boomy while it was going on. Shane, I wanted to ask you the question.
She'll ask for something in return.
I don't have a lot, but I mean,
like knowledge in return.
I could tell her about the Wandering Jewel.
Maybe that would. Hey, Bavine,
Yes?
don't you have that magical power that like to guide us places if we have, like we did at the island in the
Dinosaurs.
that place? Because
Well, I haven't done his spells today, so technically, yeah, he can take that.
I have asked him twice
like-
during this Feywild adventure about that spell.
You've only been here for, yeah. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, like, because you said you need an object from the place we have to go, right? That was how that worked, right?
Yes, and I have my...
I hold up the rock. We have the rock.
Huh.
MVP. We have a rock.
This
Would
should
the spell work
theoretically
here?
work. Gotta taste the rock.
How big is the rock? Like, is it small, medium, large?
It's like about fits in the palm of your hand. It's like a sliver.
Ah,
Regardless,
so leave it to Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, sure, Dwayne the Rock.
Johnson.
There you go. Anyways, Mallow just returns.
Oh, hey, Mallow. We're having Bavine use his mystical powers upon the rock.
Okay, what mystical powers?
I can
Remember when
find
he uses
the...
his...
No,
Oh,
if
go
you want
ahead.
to explain it, go ahead, Louis.
I thought you were busy doing it, so...
I haven't done it yet. It's going to take me a minute.
Like, remember, and like when we went the dinosaur island and he used the power to guide us through the forest?
Yes.
Well, he needs an object from the place we have to go, and, well, we have the rock.
True.
True.
Hopefully it'll work then.
Yeah.
Be a
Hopefully-
lot more convenient than just walking aimlessly.
Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, by the way, I did learn that we do still need to sleep here. It just, you can go however long you think your body can last without it.
Okay, so it's like whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, like, I probably wouldn't want to go another day without it, but technically someone can just stay up all night if they think they get up to it. But all
Well.
day, morning, whatever.
Alright. Well, this is strange. This place is strange. I shouldn't question it.
I don't like it. It's too strange.
Yeah, welcome to the place I was born.
Welcome back, Mallow.
You're a
Yes.
strange little man, Mallow.
Where did that one person go to?
Oh, they started reading the book. They seemed
fuck.
very invested with it.
Alright, well. Hopefully we get to see them before we leave this place. I have a question I want to ask them.
Alright, you can check the forest. Maybe they're still there. Don't want to get lost, you know.
Should I check now, or should we do it later?
Probably now, because you know how the Feywild is.
Alright. I guess I'll go see if I can find them for a quick moment.
All right. With your perception, just give me a quick roll.
Advantage. Let's go. 17.
17. As you just walk out to where Mallow just came from, you kind of look around and then you're like, wait a minute. Because your cloak picks up purple light on top of you. And you're like, purple? What? And you look up, and in the top of the boughs of the trees, you see that tall figure just on the very top, one leg curled over a branch, just swinging upside down, reading a book. Their hair falling below them, but it almost seems to, like, just whip up at odd angles to avoid the trees.
I hop up and sort of jump into one of the branches and just stand near them.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you.
Yes.
Does the name the Golden Boys mean anything to you?
She kind of thinks for a second. And what would you give me in return?
I'm not sure. Is there anything that you're interested in? I heard you like information, but
Yes.
I don't know what type of information that would be of your interest exactly. I could tell you about my home, the Wandering Jewel. I could tell you about Marquette and the rules. I could tell you about the one time when I nearly got turned into a red dragon.
Those all sound fascinating, but that was enough information of what I could get from you. Unfortunately, the Golden Boys do not ring a golden bell in my head.
Okay. I might have remembered the name wrong, but I do remember the lyrics because they were a band of some sort, and they sang a song. And I remember there being magic laced with the song, but I didn't know what it was about. The lyrics went like, passing the soaring pine, and you'll find the land where halflings lie. Surround the fields of hay and twine. For the good life you should fly, as under the golden eye we shine, for we have all we want to dine. Never a want or ever a need, time only spent cutting the reed. And something like that. It continues on for a little bit. I don't want to continue just because I don't know what the fuck it's about, but like, that doesn't ring any bells? No song like that?
No, but if you said it had magical intent, it could have been something like a charm.
I don't doubt that. It was capturing all sorts of eyes, but something didn't feel right about it, and I was curious if it was like fey in nature, or if it was something else.
Did it feel like this? And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw as her eyes light up at you.
Okay. I have advantage on this, don't I?
I don't think you do. Do you? For being
Loxodon
charmed?
Serenity.
For being charmed.
Where is it? Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Loxodon. Advantage on saving throws and being charmed and frightened. Yep.
Yeah, you do then.
Advantage.
Katrin, all
Natural
the
20.
advantages. You feel like a command start to enter your head, but you immediately just shake it off.
Did it feel like that?
game mechanic wise, because just out of game mechanic wise, because it wasn't cast on you, no, because you just rolled stupidly hard with the Arcana, you felt it kind of deal.
Yeah.
So because it's a natural 20 on the Wisdom save, I will give you this. You've battled a lot of creatures before.
Yep.
You have seen your friends charmed. You've seen Mallow charm people.
I've been charmed before.
You've been charmed before as well. You get the essence, and you've kind of put this together over time, that they were casting some kind of charm spell on somebody there. You don't know who per se, but it wasn't definitely directed at you.
Yes and no. It had an essence of what you just did, but it wasn't as strong as what you just did. It seemed residual, if that's a way to explain it. Okay. I believe I understand as best I can. I don't get magic very well, but I think I'm piecing it together. I had a target, I think. Oh shit, they had it. Oh fuck. Alright, thank you. He dips down out of the tree and leaves them to their book.
Yeah, you just hear them call out, "Information is enlightening, is it not?"
Yeah. I'll see if I can find something interesting for you next time I see you.
I will give you this. Books are always appreciated.
Alright. How about this? Next time we meet up, I'd like to learn a little bit about this Feywild place, and I can show you one of my books. I can't give it to you, but I can show it to you. He'll pull out the Porcelain Mask book. This one.
I gotta roll something for her. You see her stare at the book. That would be knowledge very interesting to know.
Next time we meet, then.
If we do. Your friend doesn't like it here.
Oh, trust me, I don't either, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's better than hell.
You've only seen a small place of this place.
We've only seen a small
Scanlan's
part of
rubbing off
hell.
on me.
You know Scanlan?
I'm reading his book.
He is rubbing off on you fast in that case. My god.
I'm about 20 pages in already.
You know what? I'm not a... You do you. Okay, I'm out. Bye. I
They
don't
just
want to.
laugh in the tree.
This place confuses me a bit.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Come on, baby. Did you find it yet?
Give me a minute, Luafei. Well, your powers come from your mind. Mine come from my... Oh, I got it.
I'm here.
Oh, good timing.
Oh. Yeah.
What happened?
And you just see him staring at the rock.
Like, oh, like, what's that? Did you get it?
I got it.
Nice. I got what I wanted, sort of, ish.
I don't know how the fuck we're gonna pull this off.
Just start walking in the direction you think is right, because you're the one who knows the direction now.
Yeah, I got to go straight down into the ground. And I have to think.
I pull out a shovel. I
have
pull out
to
my
think
little shovel.
shiny emotions. The fuck is this?
No,
Oh.
just.
No.
I think of your child.
He kind of starts to, and he's just like, God, I miss him.
Think of his face when you first gave him a bath.
He hates baths.
Yeah,
but he loves mud
Hmm.
puddles. And Boomy, do
Yes,
you start
so-
digging?
Yeah.
Yeah, you start digging, and it goes into the ground. It's regular ground, but Veen just starts to, like, he's like, all right, I'll step in the hole as you make it big enough. And as he does, you just see Baveen as he's thinking these thoughts, the good thoughts, just start to immediately sink into the ground like he's just
I
walking
grab a
through
hold
it.
of him. I grab a hold of him.
Yeah,
What?
Hold on, intervene. We're going.
yeah, same.
As you guys go, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking about the very first time I think about the very first time I gave Aurora her name. And like the smile, like the glittery eyes that she had.
Okay. Luafe,
Yes.
what are you thinking?
She thinks of when she was a little girl, how her mom would always comb her hair before bed and tell her stories. The simpler times.
Mm-hmm. Mallow.
I. What's a good memory he had as a. Oh, I think I know one. The time him and Vicky did that little musical together. Then she kind of ripped her dress. It was very.
She ate
Very
a whole
funny.
fucking chicken.
No, that was that was a steak, you hacker.
Oh,
I
thought
know
was
it
gonna-
vividly.
I thought she like swallowed a whole chicken, like
No.
cooked chicken.
Yeah,
No.
It's vampires. When
No,
the
they
dress
just rolled a natural 1 and ripped the dress.
Oh, okay.
She got fat.
Yeah. Whoopsie daisy. Anyways, yes, that was extremely funny to him, and that was a good memory.
Kuznath thinks of the underwater playgrounds that she used to enjoy when she was very, very little. Littler than now.
No.
Aurora remembers the Aurora Borealis that she didn't know the name of till Keatron gave her a name. And we don't know what Madeline and the Drake are thinking. But as you all hold on to Baveen, each of you continues down, down into the ground. And we're going to take a break there.
Right.
Down, down, we're in the ground.
Mm-hmm. As you follow a rock into the ground, because Dwayne leads you to the ground.
Oh no. So
Get you the
drive
people's
the
elbow.
power.
Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. I need more water. I need to use the bathroom. So
I need to go get food, so I'll be right back.
Let me go
Alright.
check some kittens.
yeah, you got those kitties.
Yeah. Apparently there's a third one outside now.
Oh, great.
Ah,
Don't
golly.
get clawed by them, because you could get really infected by that.
Yeah.
hope the chat is enjoying the D&D stream. As I wait for my friends to come back. Oh, I can't believe actually everybody went out. Yeah, they're all muted and don't care. Nah, I think they care.
Nah, I care. I'm
there
just
you are.
replying to some people. And just out of worrying that my types could be heard, I silenced myself.
You're one of the few people, when you type, I actually don't hear it.
That's really bizarre, but I'm glad to hear about it then.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm actually in the campaign, I usually just try to do it as quietly as I can. Like tap,
Yeah,
tap,
like I said,
tap,
I
tap, so.
even when you type with, like, when I'm talking with you, like, out of game and stuff like that, I don't hear you actually typing ever. Kind of deal.
Oh, that's relieving to know, because I don't want to get the immersion ruined.
We do the best we can, but like Burnt said, he's got like half a second, delay half the time. So, I mean, we do the best we can. If we were playing at a table, this would be totally different.
Yeah, this would likely be a whole lot easier to handle. But, hey, we're doing what we can. Can't believe we're shrinking down into the ground.
Down into the ground. But yeah, no, you all died. Campaign's over. We're done.
Oh, I didn't.
I just want to suffocate you guys in ground and make it easy. You had to think good thoughts.
Yeah, of course. This campaign took too long. We're ending it here.
Yep.
Oh.
Nah, I still can't believe we're at 106 episodes. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And again, I know, like, and this is just a thing, like, this is my first campaign I've ever DM'd, so.
Yeah.
Like, and I want to see you guys reach level 20. That's definitely a goal, but we'll see how it goes when we get there and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys are level 15. That's not too shabby.
Yeah. But we'll see. Again, as you said, we'll see how it goes, because we don't know how much more we're gonna do in this campaign. It's been running on.
I gotta guess at how much more you can do. It's up to you. It's up to everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
As we wait for the other two to return, one checks on cats and one is in Australia.
Yeah, in Australia they'll likely be doing anything right now.
Well, he said he was getting food.
Yeah.
Because the funny part is, while we're doing this at night, he's doing this like it's stupidly goddamn early in the morning.
Absolutely. You know what would have been funny for a campaign if somebody literally made one of the hells into Australia. It has some of the deadliest things on Earth, and it's down under. So
you see a lava lake, and what's in it? A crocodile. But that's not what gets you. It's the mamba on the side.
Yes.
If that didn't get you, it's the spiders.
That doesn't get you, it's the heckin' koala.
I now need to make a koala monster. Thank you, Mellum.
You could get inspiration from the drop bear.
The fucking drop bear.
Okay, it's supposed to be a made-up cryptid. It's supposed to be a koala that drops on people.
Yeah, it's like the drop creepers in fucking Minecraft.
Oh, sure. Except these are less explodey, unless if you want it to be explodey, then go on ahead. It'll be your kind of drop bear.
Well, I did technically make drop things on you guys, you know what I mean?
True. Horrifying.
Mm-hmm. Man, those two are taking a time.
Yeah. Well, one's handling kittens. I can understand that
Yeah,
being a
hopefully he
bit
didn't
longer.
get,
Scratched.
Yeah, usually when we take a break, it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, the random rally in Australia is already. Oh, trust me, I live there. Fair enough.
Back.
Excuse you, we call them drop bears. Fair enough.
My leg hurts.
Why did the cats get you?
No, it's like it aches.
Oh yeah.
Just my
Messing
right
along.
leg. I don't know.
Yeah. And yes, the random Rathian drop bears are very, very real. Very true.
Yeah, they are. What happened?
Oh, there's the burnt. Alrighty. Are you guys ready to start again?
Yeah.
As you stuff your face full of food. Called it.
I have noodles.
You got you got them nudes?
I do have them nudes.
Oh.
Some nudes.
Got them good nudes, you know.
Okay, don't share them on stream though.
But that's
It's
fine.
too late. He did when he had his mouth full of them.
It's true. It's true.
Oh.
He got a mouthful of nude.
You're right.
Oh golly.
Dumb joke and I love it. Dumb joke and I love it. All right. But if you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to go into the ground.
Yeah, dude.
We must become one with the dirt.
Yes. And as you say that, you almost feel like you do, but in a sense you don't. Kietrin, while you have, well, basically everybody has dark vision now. While you all have dark vision, you can see the ground, but it almost is if it like just flows over you. Like as you just walk forward, the ground like comes to the is right in front of your face, and you're like, "There's no way this should work," as it just like flows over you, almost like you put like sand, down something and it just flows over it, kind of deal.
I'm just getting like the vibes of like the fucking warm water again.
Kinda, yeah, almost.
Is
It's
the ground
very
made of pill bugs?
disconcerting. And if you weren't holding on to Bavine, you feel like you would be lost. But eventually, Boomy, you were the first one to grab. You feel Bavine's body shift from just a straightforward position so that he actually feels like he's arching over something, as all of a sudden you are blinded by the, well, not, what do you call it, harsh light, but just the, afternoon, midday sun of the Feywild. As you step out of the ground. Around here, though, as you look, the ground and grass is not that rich blue color you had seen before. It is a deep bronze reddish color.
Does it look like the Rock?
Dwayne? No.
No.
As you
This doesn't
guys,
look like a mountain.
as you guys exit forward, what you do see, though, and especially you, Kitrin, because you can see 360 degrees, is just a sheer cliff of just the same colored stone, which was about, the same ruddy brownish I described with the grass, except just a little bit darker. As you look up, and then your eyes kind of trail up, and you immediately feel pain in your eyes. Because
Thank you, Dwayne.
your cloak does the dumb thing with sunlight.
I don't need a sunlight spell.
Daylight.
Or daylight spell.
Yeah, but you looked up a little bit with it just because it's the cloak.
It's 360 degrees. I have no choice in the matter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I figure like you can focus in certain areas more than others. You know what I mean?
100%. But I've got like my peripheral is everywhere.
Right, and that's why I'm saying like you looked up and that's when it hurt you. So it just hurt you for a quick second. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you guys eventually do turn around, and as you do, you see that same wall I described. But as you look up,
There's a
A
cargo.
motorcycle zooms by you.
There he is.
No.
Zook's on a motorcycle going, ah, suckers! Even you can't catch me, Kiatrin!
Fucking
I hop on Bevine's back. Get him!
I can't run that fast. That's miles per hour. I only do feet per second.
Just give me your shoes and I'll do it. It'll be great.
You don't have horseshoes. You don't have horse hooves.
I'll make it work.
Unfortunately, that's not how the end works. Anyway, off
That's
track.
34 miles per hour, by the way.
Yeah, motorcycle can go faster than that. Anyway, as you guys look up, what I can only describe is a diamond the size of the Empire State Building sitting on its side on the top of this mountain.
How much is that diamond worth, you think? How many people
Way
can that
too much
resurrect?
money.
If you could somehow get it to the owl plane, you'd
Yeah.
probably make something close to a king's ransom.
We should take it back so we can buy tal'dorei.
We could buy that fucking
That's what
airship.
it looks like from there. You actually don't know because it's way up in the air.
So,
We could use it for the airship, to be fair.
I think we found Diamond Mountain, though.
Yeah, no
now
Yeah.
we gotta find Zook.
Well,
Well, what's the rock saying? Because clearly the rock came from Diamond Mountain. Maybe it came from where near the Zook came from.
I think we could only get location, not actual location.
I would need a stone, I would think, from them, because it's pointing me right here.
Okay, so this is where the stone came from.
Can I see
Yes.
where the stone may have been misplaced? Can we put it exactly back where it was?
Hold on.
Is there indentation in the ground?
Yeah.
You know what? For shits and giggles, fuck it. Bavine walks forward about a good 20 feet, and he looks down, like at the stone, and just goes, here it goes. Chick, and it fits perfectly.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Fuck it, why
we-
not?
Turned it-
I walk over to the stone and lean down and give it a little kiss. Thank you, Dwayne.
We're giving it a name now?
It had a name already.
Why did we...
Dwayne.
Okay.
Yeah, Dwayne the Rock.
I don't know what it is with you and giving things names.
It makes
Like
it more
it.
personable.
We're about to abandon it. Why would you want to make it personal?
We brought it home, okay? Well, now let's get going.
Okay.
Okay, so with all the plans being said, let's investigate the area. Maybe there may be somewhere around here that could lead us to Zook or anything, really.
I look around. Do I see anything like a camp, like smoke fires in the distance, or any sort of signs of travel?
Alright, so you're looking off in the distance? Okay, we'll
Yeah,
get
I'm
to
looking out
you.
for signs of travel, any sort of like smoke
Well, that's
in
the thing.
distance.
If you're looking for travel, you're going to be looking on the ground, not in the sky kind of deal. So there's two
Yeah.
different checks. If you're looking in the sky for like smoke and stuff like that, that's perception. On the ground would be survival kind of deal to find like tracks and things like that.
I'm gonna investigate the ground, because since the rock was here, likely there could have been some footprints or something.
Yeah. I will assist him. And Vivine, you have the best. Not Vivine. Kiachin, you have the best eyes with that cloak. See if you can spot any like campfires in the distance.
You alright? I'm gonna fly up and see if I can spot any that might match what they mentioned.
All right. All right, so
Which one
Katrin,
was
go
supposed
ahead
to
and give
roll
me
the-
perception. Mallow, give me survival with advantage since Boomy is helping you.
Perception at advantage, because I have lots of
22.
24.
24. All right. All right, we'll start with Mallow on the ground. Mallow, as you're looking around, what you notice is that the reason the rock was chipped is it looks like somebody took, like, a sharp weapon and has been dragging it along the stones, like in a path kind of deal. And you see, like, what to a normal eye would just look like maybe wear and tear. It's definitely, what do you call it? Man-made, and I say man-made in terms of just like, not natural, because most of the rock you would think would be going up, like in terms of erosion. This is going like along the side, and it like shifts every now and then, like in a wavy pattern almost. And so you get the feeling that they probably chipped the rock with their weapon. Kiatrin, as you are flying in the air and you're looking around, what you see towards the top of the mountain, you kind of got to shield your eyes just a little bit from that glare because that sun is really bright to you going through that crystal. You see smoke. It's very faint, it's very white, but you can see it.
Okay, I'll take note of that and head back down to let them know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any luck down here?
Mostly we know a lot of information about the rock. Gotcha.
Well, it looks like someone's been making paths over the rocks.
Yeah.
Which direction do they go?
Well, that one, that one.
All right.
I'm sorry, I should give better directions. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Sadly, we don't have that much direction.
yeah,
I
I'm
guess.
sorry.
You go this way and that way.
Yeah, this way and that way. As you look, Kiatrin, the paths do seem to correlate to where you saw the smoke.
All right.
We'll just say off to the left. How about that? Make it easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just off to the left of the mountain. It looks like near or on the Diamond Mountain itself, not entirely sure. There was a trail of smoke, so it does seem like there is some activity. And that correlates with this, so I think we're on the right path. Should we take it stealthily from here, or do we want to just walk on in?
Stealthily would probably be best.
I can't do anything with shadows because, the sun is ever present in a shithead.
Whenever we're nearby, I can cast invisibility on most of us if you ever want it.
Yeah, well, I can only really turn invisible in the shade, so that'd be great.
How long
Okay.
does that last?
It only lasts for, I believe, an hour.
And how many
me
people
check.
can you do it on?
Let me check real quick.
I believe it's a total of 4 at 5th level. Because it's a 2nd level spell.
Yeah, 2nd level. Yeah, likely.
You've got your party, which is 3 of you guys, plus the dragons, plus Vivine. There's 6. Plus you have Madeline and the Drake in the back.
Pretty much, so I can't turn everybody invisible. Only a handful. Well, unfortunately, I can only do, 4 to 5, I think. Yeah. We have too many people.
Don't you have that other ability, Kiatrin?
What one?
One that makes it all more stealthy? Without having to be invisible or something?
I do, yes, but there needs to be some essence of shadow somewhere. It basically makes the shadows cling to us a little better. And he looks up towards the sun again, flips off the sun.
It flips you off.
What the fuck?
It just turns into a giant middle finger.
I guess
What's
it
that
didn't like
anime
that.
I'm thinking of that's got the laughing sun and moon?
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater, thank you. Yeah, that basically the sun just looks down at you, flips you off, goes back to.
Dear.
If there were clouds, then I could make it work, but never, ever.
Why don't we go close to the cliff and hope the shadow's there?
The shadow there, then yes, we can do that, but I doubt it.
We'll see soon enough. Let's just keep progressing to the hopefully camp.
Let's go.
All right. You guys begin to walk on the side of the. Are you walking up the mountain, along the base of it? What you doing?
Let's walk along the base of it and see what we can find.
Well, this is what the path. That's what the path is, right?
Yeah, so let's follow the path.
Yeah. All right. As you guys begin to follow the path, it's crudely done in. Like, it's not really a path. It's more just like people dragging like a weapon or something along it kind of deal. Or, you know, a tool of some kind. And it's just like, it is the most rickety looking path you guys could, you know, travel across.
It's still clearly someone's marking a direction.
Mm-hmm. I need everybody to make me a dex check just for see what happens as you guys traverse this path.
Okay. You need one for the dragons too?
I will ask this for the party. Do you want the dragons in human form or dragon form?
Human form. Dragon form?
I mean,
they are massive on. They are massive.
Human form.
Matt, I would just say this: Madeline has dismissed their drake, so they're not worrying about it.
Yeah, no. Let's have them in human form.
So dexterity check or save?
Just to check.
Okay.
Oh, Buffine.
Would this consider a danger sense?
No, this is more just keeping your balance on the rickety terrain. Oh, we got a natural 1.
Well, the rickety terrain, I'd say something that I could see, right?
But it's not. Danger sense again is more of an immediate. Fucking Mallow.
Okay.
Lufa's gonna fall to her death.
Natural 20.
Does it matter? Does it matter?
It's a little sometimes.
All right, don't forget Aurora, please.
Yeah. Dexterity.
Madeline and Kitrin are hopping happily on the rocks.
Madeline is just keeping a few inches above the rock, flying. So they're fine. All right. So this is kind of poetic, actually.
You know the funniest part about this? The 2 people who got natural 20s are the 2 people who can actually fly.
Yep.
Makes sense, honestly.
All right. So we're going to say it like this. As you guys start to travel up, it's very uneven. And as you guys get, you know, about, I'd say, an hour to 2 hours into this journey. Boomy.
Yes.
You put your foot in the wrong position, and you just feel a slate break below you as you start to fall down. And as you do, Bavine goes to try and catch you, but even with his great bulk and momentum, you drag him off his feet as he starts to careen down the side, making a god-awful racket.
Can I make a reaction to try to stop us fall?
You're gonna catch a 600-pound centaur. Sure. What's on your mind?
I mean, we're basically tumbling down together.
Yeah, I know.
Can I try and catch the 600-pound centaur?
We'll get to it in a second because Luafei wanted to do something first. So.
Well,
this is gonna go in
as we're starting to go down, I'm gonna try to wrap myself around him, and I have a grappling hook.
Okay, so you're grabbing. Okay. I
I'm
need to know
for
for logistics sense. Are you grabbing his human half or his horse half?
Human half, yes, human half. Like he's fucking. I don't know. I wrap my legs around him and then use my grappling hook to try to.
Oh dear God! Alrighty.
Someone is breaking.
Not throwing the grappling hooks,
today.
but
no, you're jabbing it in, holding on for dear life. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right. Roll me a strength check first to see if you can get this grappling hook in.
Oh no!
I'm allowing this.
No.
I'm seeing what's fucking happening.
Strength, my
yeah.
Why
then we'll
couldn't
get to
it
you,
be
Kitrin.
athletics?
We'll get to you in a second, all right, Kitrin?
Yeah.
Because this is all happening at once now.
Yeah.
So strength check. 16.
All right, you all hear a clang, and boom, you start to grab onto the rope. Now, because you're trying to grab a fucking centaur falling down a mountain in full heavy armor, and you are a small little goblin.
I am a medium creature, thank you.
Yeah,
very
you're
much.
still
And
medium.
also
Yeah,
He's
but
probably also trying
anyway.
to grab onto me. He's also probably trying to grab onto
Yeah.
me too.
There's a thing called gravity and inertia and speed. Anyway.
I mean, we're not like going just vertical. We're sliding down a hill, so it should be easier to
True.
at least slow our momentum.
Still, roll me a strength saving throw.
Yes, strength
Man.
saving throw.
Mind you, Wolfie, your grappling hook is rope.
Well, I'm holding on to the metal part and like using it as a basically a climber's axe almost.
Well, then you do not have a lot to grip onto.
Let me see. Let me check something. Okay.
This is making me
Strength
laugh.
saving throw.
I said strength saving throw because this is definitely not dex.
I said strength saving throw.
Oh, I heard
Yeah,
dex.
no, he did. No, he said strength.
17.
Is that a fail or a success? Because I have a ability that lets me roll that as a fail.
That would technically be a fail.
You can choose to re-roll if it's a fail.
Yes, he can.
It says
It's called
if I
indomitable.
fail a saving throw, I can use Indomitable.
Okay,
that's
roll
a
again.
fighter thing. Yeah.
But at the same time, do I want to save Indomitable in case we have to deal with people who have things that make us do saves?
That's up to you.
Up to you. You've already made a hell of a racket.
Yeah.
And you already know it fails, so I mean, technically, I would say as the DM because you wanted to do that.
Okay.
You're
Make
gonna
sure
have
Indomitable.
to. I'm gonna call it now. You're gonna have to use it because you've already made that declaration to the fact I had to reveal that you have failed it for you to use that.
Well, you
ability.
can roll a saving throw that you fail. If you do so, but I have to know it before I can declare Indomitable.
That's true. He does need to know that. So it's
True.
not necessary.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'll give him like 10 seconds to make the choice, and that's it.
I'm sorry, Bavine. My legs wrapped around you give out.
No, it's not your legs. It's your hand grabbing the grappling hook. The shock of you trying to hold it just pulls you off. You don't have the grip strength to hold on to it. As you go plummeting down. Keitron, would you like to act now as Boomy has tried something?
Yes, I would like to try and catch both of them now.
You like to try and catch both of them?
Yep, I'm gonna rage and do it.
I just love the noise you made. Like,
Okay, so you rage and then run and just fly down after them?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and catch them before they hit anything and make more noise.
I feel like you're going to get under Bavine and just like kind of like Superman him almost, right?
Yes, exactly.
All right, go ahead and make me a strength
I'm
saving
gonna
throw with
try
advantage.
and I'm gonna see if I can do like the bridal like sweep, like I've got them in my arms type thing.
Oh god.
Strength
We'll
saving
see how
throw
good.
or
Give
strength
me a
check?
strength saving
Or
throw.
athletics. Strength saving throw at advantage. Let's go. 20.
As you immediately fly down, Mallow, you see this in a split second. You see Boomy like just disappear over the edge, lose her hold on the grappling hook. Immediately, you see a green blur drive down, get under Bavine, and then just Keitron, you're a strong man.
Yeah.
Holding both of these characters is a tax.
I've carried the whole
literally
party
have
before.
0 feet of movement. You are able to hold them, but you cannot
Yeah.
move because they are so goddamn heavy together.
I imagine
Step
he's
of the
holding
wind can't. Step of the wind can't give me any extra.
No, because your movement's 0 right now, and
I
step of the
imagine
wind
that-
doubles your movement.
Yeah, I'm
imagine-
holding them, and I'm like, well, please take Boomy.
I imagine that Bowie's just sort of hanging on to the human half, and Kirtan's holding Bavine by the horse half.
Yeah, like Keitron said, he's bridle carrying Bavine, like holding his giant horse half. Bavine's head is like down past Keitron's waist, and Boomy, you're down past his feet technically.
I'm holding on to Bavine's hands while he's dangling.
I
I'll
thought you were
try to
wrapped around
help.
his waist with your legs.
True. I'm wrapped around his waist, like, ah!
Yeah, you're upside down.
You're my rock! You're my rock! Can I like safely get down and get back on the ledge, or?
You are below the ledge currently.
Can I turn to sort of give them a bit of a swing to see if I can give them a bit of momentum to get towards the ledge, like
Well,
toss them without tossing them?
okay. Hold on. You did ask Mallow for help.
I did. Mallow hasn't said anything yet.
Right.
I tried to say something.
Well,
It's
then
just okay. I was gonna say I'll help. I'll try to get Boomy. Don't know I don't have a good strength.
Just,
I'm heavy.
you know what? We may have a savior.
No, unfortunately, you do not. Don't worry about him.
All right. Mallow's
As
gonna get him.
All right. What's your strength, Mallow?
0.
Okay.
So I don't.
Okay.
Boomy, how
Can
much?
I just?
Boomy, how much do you weigh with all your equipment and shit?
Well, because I also have a bunch of stuff in my inventory that's not actually in my inventory.
Right,
that's
'cause you
actually
have
left
that
other
bag.
places.
We have the bag.
I have
that's right.
I have a travel trunk. I have a cart. I have a bag of holding.
Okay.
You got storage.
Yeah, and some of that I'm not actually carrying, so it's kind of hard to judge.
Give us an
Okay.
idea on how much your armor, you, and your weapons are gonna
Cost.
cost. Sure,
Wait.
we're gonna cost. We're selling you right now.
On me right now. Okay, I would have left that at home because we don't need it anymore. I have 3, 4. Ignore.
I'm just gonna say, for the purpose of Mallow, just give me adrenal strength real quick.
Yeah. Look how hard I can carry.
I have probably over 70 pounds of stuff on me.
Plus your armor, plus your weight. Mallow gets Boomy off, but however,
Oh.
he kind of gets stuck in the same situation where his boots are trying to move with him. But again, it's just the weight. However, Kietrin, because you have that, powerful build?
Yeah.
As soon as the weight of Boomy is off, you do feel like you could move very, very slowly, but you could get Bavine back up to the...
I will. I'll take as long as it needs to. I just need to get him up there, and then I can help Mallow.
I would say after about 10 minutes or so, it is all situated to where the two are back on there just because of weight and everything.
Okay,
He's a big boy and he wears plate armor. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna grab my grappling hook and tie it to my belt. So I definitely have that again. Even when I lose grip on the grappling hook, I'll still be tied to it.
Mm-hmm.
Boomy, you need to lose some weight. My God.
Yeah.
I have a lot of important gear on me.
Get a bag of holding. Anyway.
I have one.
So put it in there. God, I couldn't move
It
with
makes
you.
me cold. I have all my food in there.
Get a bag of holding then, not a bag of colding.
Hey,
I have my food
okay.
and water.
Well, good to know, though.
Bunch of
We
stuff
should-
too.
I need to take an eye. I need to look around to see if we've been spotted or something.
All right,
Is
go
there
ahead.
a sign
Yeah.
that people are coming.
Roll me a perception
That's
check.
not worried.
I'd be looking rather than trying to. No, I'm trying to hear. I don't.
You want to hear? I mean, you can look. You're on the side of a cliff.
I know, but the DC is going to be significantly higher.
Are you sure? On that?
Maybe. Sure, we'll do it. I've got advantage. YOLO. I'll be
And
looking.
you've also got expertise in perception, so. Oh no, it's
I
acrobatics.
don't. Yeah, no, I want to get it in perception, but I don't even have proficiency in it yet because you wouldn't let me.
Yeah. All right. As you are, take this minute to look around, you kind of look up into the sky towards where the smoke is, and you can't see what it is, but you do see something start to make its way towards the sky.
Can we find a spot to hide?
With that perception check of a 16, you kind of look around, and you do see what appears to be like a little bit higher, maybe a place you could hide against the rock.
Everyone up, come on. Fuck.
Up.
All right.
I'm gonna see if we can stealth this. Just be quick and stealthy.
Wait. Mallow, you have that illusion. Can you, when you get to the cliff, illusion the cliff to be over us, or...
Well, illusion us now. Don't try and climb if we can illusion us.
Turn us into rocks!
I guess panic cast everybody to a pile of rocks and be like, everybody don't
Major
move.
illusion. Major
I-
illusion, nothing wrong.
Major image actually. So
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you cast like a bubble over you then with major image.
yeah,
'Cause how big
pretty
can
much.
you make major image?
20 foot
Hang
by
on.
20 foot cube, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So everybody needs to stay together. And
Yeah, click this back for me.
yeah. Hang on a moment.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Range
Yeah,
100.
20-foot
Yep,
cube.
20-foot cube. Okay. Yeah, you could definitely fit everybody in there. I mean, even if Kietrin went flying above you guys, kind of deal, just to, you know, make it fit.
We all
All
huddle
right.
together and.
So what are you making it look like?
Literally just a pile of rocks. Like after the big old incident that happened, just
Like something
be
came
like-
down from the mountain, like almost like a rock slide?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. We can roll with that. Fair enough. As you guys stand there, Kietrin, you're keeping an eye on that, whatever that thing is, and as you do see it come closer, it's big. Not ancient dragon-sized, but it does
Is it
appear to
another
be
rock?
some kind of winged reptilian creature.
Oh no.
As it flies closer towards the area, you can see, because you have stupidly high perception, that it has two wings where its arms should be. A long tail off the back, a dragon-like head, and it's kind of a ruddy color. But it's the thing on the back that gives you most concern. As you see an armored individual riding, looking around at the surrounding area.
Oh dear.
Can you see who it is or what they look like, what they're wearing?
They're armored.
What kind of armor?
Well, from this distance, can't tell. It's just armor. I'll get to that in a minute. All right? I didn't know if you guys were going to do anything, so that's why I paused to see if you guys want to do stuff too.
As it gets closer, how close is it at this point?
At this point, currently, it's about 120 feet in the air above you guys.
Okay,
And it
never mind, I
seems
won't
to
do
be
anything
starting to
yet.
circle the area where the rocks have been construed.
Yep. If it gets close enough where we can feel like the wing beat or like the wind off it, I might let a rock or two skitter down the mountain to make it seem like it's realistic. If I can find a rock that is loose here.
Okay. After about a minute or so of circling, you see it start to drift closer and closer till eventually it lands in front of you guys on the path.
Okay.
Not well. It's kind of having to like hold on to the rocks and everything. As it's just peering at the rock slide. Doesn't seem to take notice of you guys particularly, you get the feeling. Because of Mal's illusion, but it's still looking at the rocks.
Yep.
And you see the creature's head kind of like snake this way and that. You see its tail whip up with a long hook spike on the back. The rider dismounts and starts to approach the rock as he's looking.
So, do we recognize him, or is it some guy?
The armor, as it gets closer, appears to be that of plate. He's wearing kind of like just a face guard over it with a plume of just black feathers on top. His garb is definitely weather-worn and used. You see a long sword at his side and a shield on his back. Or their back. You can't tell if it's a man or a woman. But they're peering at the rock, and they just seem to be looking at it. They don't seem to be reacting too badly. Are you wanting to throw that rock, Kietrin?
I would have let like a rock. I wouldn't throw it. I would have like more dropped it when the wyvern. I'm assuming it's a wyvern. Landed. But that moment passed, so I'm actually not going to do anything. I'm gonna have my returning dagger in hand and just ready at the action.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of looking at it. After about a minute or so, it turns around and heads back towards its mount. And you guys are buffeted by the wind as this creature takes off back towards the air and seems to be
I let the
returning
rock
back
fall
to
out
the
of my
castle.
hand.
Hmm?
Yeah. I let the rock fall out of my hand when the wind blows over us to make it look like they scattered it a bit.
Mm-hmm. Tink, 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 tink.
Cool.
And now they're gone, right?
They seem to be heading away from it, yes. You get the feeling they think it's a rock slide.
Okay.
You don't know because you couldn't see its face, but didn't raise any kind of alarm, didn't scream, didn't attack, didn't run away in fear. You know, they were very... Best way I can describe it, chill about the situation.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, look, some rocks. Must have fallen. Must have been the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Also, Mallow?
whenever it's completely gone, he'll drop the spell.
Yeah.
It'd be
Also,
like,
I need you to roll me a D100, please. I forgot to do that before him.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while. Oh, you're fine.
It's been
Oof.
1 week since you looked at me.
It's been
Oh,
2
that
weeks
was
since
so
we played this
close.
game.
Yep.
I say sorry.
Okay. The fuck was that?
I'm
Well-
going to assume a god.
On a... Was that a wyvern?
Look like it.
I think you guys did see wyverns when you guys were fighting in Westrun when you were taking it back over. I believe I did describe wyverns there.
Yep, you did.
So. You've seen creatures like that, so yeah.
I believe so.
Okay.
That's gonna be
Well-
fun to deal with.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's just try and be stealthy up here, okay? Take it slow, be careful. Let's see if we can get a little higher so we can at least spy down from above.
Aye.
Okay.
Hmm.
We'll just progress, I guess. But just be cautious, because, oh goodness, I did not want to be caught there.
No kidding.
We could have taken him, but if more would have came.
And what happens if he doesn't return? Buffy just looks at you, Boomy.
I mean, true, but I'm saying if we had to fight him, which good thing we didn't.
Yes, yes. He's just like, yeah, we could.
I could have made it so they made no sound, but that would have been very risky.
Is it you? Okay, let's start going again.
All right.
Let's do
I
this.
need as you guys continue up this
Stealthily.
path. I need another dex check, please.
Oh boy.
Come on, that one, baby, let's go.
Ooh. Mallow, I'm sorry.
Well, at least it isn't a 1. Of course, now you get an extra.
Ah.
Jimmy,
Okay,
has learned a lesson.
I guess I gotta roll for dragons again, too.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'll take this one a little slower.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Oof.
who's that?
Who's that?
No ones, thankfully, but still, ow.
Yeah. As you guys continue up, Boomy and Kuznath do scatter a couple rocks, and you all just immediately quiet down as you guys
Wait,
see
why
them.
me? I have rolled a nat 20.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
Mallow.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's Mallow. I'm so sorry.
Blaming it on Boomy. typical
Fumi, Mallow,
D&D
what's the
life.
difference? I'm just kidding. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
I get Luffy gets blamed for everything anyway.
No. I'm sorry. I
My
looked at it
sorry,
and
sorry.
no, Fen, you just talked in my mind and went, oh, that's their role. That's my bad. All right. So, all right, Mallow and Kuznav knock a couple pebbles off and rocks, and they go tumbling down the side like, and you all freeze immediately and just like are seeing like, shit, is anybody coming? But it doesn't seem like people realize, it's just what's going on with you guys coming up the path. As you did beat the check.
Well, also, if we make a little noise, it's gonna be natural that rocks occasionally fall down.
Yep. And eventually, after about another hour, 2 hours, again, you guys do come across what appears to be you see a plateaued area above you, and you can now see that smoke rising out of somewhere up there. It is definitely clear.
Okay.
Alright, what's the plan?
Well, I guess we gotta climb up there.
Well, yes, obviously, but are we going to try and sneak in? Are we going to go in guns blazing? What are we thinking?
I mean, I prefer to get the drop on them, or get a little intel before we go charging in there.
One of us could go invisible and try to observe the area.
Kietran.
I do believe he's interrupted again, because we can't have a D&D session where he's not interrupted.
Yep. I can't go invisible unless you can do that for me.
I can do it for you. I can also do it to anybody else who's interested, but yes.
I can get up there the quietest if need be.
Do you have to be in shadow to be invisible, or you just have to be in shadow when you first become invisible?
I have to be in shadow to be invisible.
Okay.
Okay, so here's an idea for you, Ketrin. I can turn you invisible, and you can fly above. Likely, hardly anybody could notice that. Or you could go underground. Be on the ground. Maybe you could explore more there, but could easily get caught too. But
I can get up there without the issue. It won't be that difficult. I just need to know that they're not going to spot me.
all right.
That's all.
Well, I can make you invisible then. So, you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Mallow is gonna cast.
Yep, roll a D100 real quick, by the way.
Yep, of course.
Ooh. You're good.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. Okay, Kitchen, invisibility, where is it? There it is. Touch.
Mm-hmm. You're invisible, Kitchen, for an hour.
Alright, I'm going to get a move on. I'm going to just, as quietly as I can, run up the wall. Run up the side of the mountain.
All right, give me stealth with advantage, please, because you are invisible. And you're a dope-ass monk.
20.
20. You guys, other than Bavine, no one really knows where Kietrin went, but even Bavine can't see where he went, but he can hear him. As Kietrin climbs ever so quietly up the wall. Now, Kietrin, here's what you see before you.
Yep.
As you, kind of grab onto a rock as you're kind of hanging there, doing your dumb monk shit, you know what I mean?
Yep.
As you see before you, you see what I can only describe as a low overhang that's been carved out, and you see a long black tunnel that goes well past your dark vision. Before you see...
Long. That's long. I got 120.
Yeah, it's a lot longer.
Jesus.
Plus, you're not right up next to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
You see in front about 4 pens what appeared to be holding those ruddy-colored wyverns, basically. And you see, like, basically a little guard station set up in, front, just that appears to be where people are either, hanging out or something like that, to alert people. The wyverns are just munching what appears to be on some kind of offal. Like, you don't know if it was a cow, sheep, whatever the fuck it was. It's a bloody pulp right now. And from the top of that low overhang is where you see that little trickle of smoke coming up. That's white. And then, with your hearing, Kietrin, off in the tunnel, you hear just a faint like someone's screaming in pain.
All right. I'm going to go over towards where the pen is and just have like a quick look at it. Like look it over.
The pen is about, I would say, from your location about 100 feet down below you, plus like about 50 feet away. All right. You guys are kind of cresting over like a ledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would also like to... So the pen's like 100 feet away, you said? Sorry?
Roughly, yeah. And it's like you would have to get off the wall, go on the ground, or fly, depending on what you want to do.
I'd fly off the wall, just make sure I don't make any sound climbing up. And then just sneak my way on over.
All right. Roll me another stealth check, please, because your boots do flap.
We already didn't we already talk about how they don't make sounds when we were down getting into the lower parts of the tunnel back at Reginald's place?
I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one.
I remember talking about this before, and you said they did flap. And then when I mentioned it, when me or Mallow were making a stealth check, you said that they didn't flap. So therefore, I was like, "Oh, okay."
They do flap.
Yeah.
I recall through.
So I wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
Do they
Sorry,
not, or do they flap?
I don't, dude. Lots of sessions, lots of me trying to remember. Not a good combination.
So do they flap or do they not flap?
They do have wings on the side. Yes. That is the design of them.
Then. I will climb up quietly then.
Okay. Still stealth, please, with advantage. I mean, you had advantage no matter what, because you're invisible.
19.
19. All right. You see one of the wyverns as it's munching on this kind of cock its head real quick, and you're like, "Shit, I've been heard." But you see it just as it cocks its head, it just shakes it back and forth and seems to like rip a piece of whatever it was eating.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over towards it and just sort of have a look.
You're gonna have a hi.
He couldn't stealth roll against his mom.
Ouch.
Ugh.
Meanwhile, back on the ranch.
Yeah. So, wonder how long Ketrin's gonna take.
I give it about 5-10 minutes, maybe. He's pretty
Couple
good.
seconds.
All right, I'm back to
I'm like, yeah, it's cheesecake. Yeah, I'm like, what? Go
cheesecake.
Badly D&D. Oh my fucking god.
I think he's going to have some cheesecake. What do you think?
Yeah. Have some cheesecake and enjoy all the.
Might share it with the
Probably
wyverns. Who knows?
Yeah.
She's gonna come back in, I guarantee it. Just to piss me off.
I honestly love it.
Oh, it's funny, man. We're all good.
It's frustrating because she does it with not just you guys, but everyone.
Yeah, it's your mom. They don't have to knock.
I hate it. Anyway.
Mom, I'm masturbating. Don't come in.
Okay. You took it too far there, Fen.
Yeah, you gotta tug it a little too far. Anyway, before I approach them, because I just thought of this, I want to have a look. This is the Feywilds. They probably have something to detect against creatures fucking with them. I want to see if there's any sort of glowing rune in this area that might seem magical.
All right. Are you using perception or investigation?
I'm looking for anything that might be glowy. So yes, I'm looking for perception.
All right.
20.
You being, hey, we're gonna take on a wizard, right? Or sorcerer,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck he is. You look around on the ground and the walls and everything, and you're pretty confident you do not see any glyphs or things that, would launch magical essence at you or, detect you.
I'm going to go over towards the wyverns and have a look at their pen.
Mm-hmm. Seem to be just tearing into it, A couple of them start chomping at each other, like, one took a bigger piece than the others, and they're just kind of like, how, like, dogs will just, like, I don't want to say fight or, wolves kind of, they're just, like, tearing it apart kind of deal.
Does this pen have, is it like a cage above it as well, so they're kept in, or can they fly out freely if they really wanted to?
They could fly out freely if they wanted to. It's just more like, kind of stay here, you've got a little roost for shelter, you know what I mean? But it's like, we're not trying to stop you,
All right. Are there any
as you
guards?
get closer, you
nearby?
see the guard shack is also kind of like just kind of a hut as well. It's kind of looks like, it's for just staying out of the elements if there ever was any that you haven't seen any here, but, just to like kind of sit down and relax but still have, a good eye of the valley, of the walls and things like that.
Yeah.
Not the valley, the opening. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Is there anything else that I can see that's like a defining note? Is there like carts? Is there crates? Is there like Is there anyone who's currently on guard or watch?
You see 4 guards there. They all seem to be sitting around a table. One of them looks to have his helmet off and he's eating. He appears to be a human, kind of disheveled, brown hair, nondescript, face. You got kind of a, one ear that looks a little jagged, like he might have taken like a sword or a mace to the face. And just ripped his ear off. The others seem to be kind of lounging back. 2 of them are playing cards. One's kind of keeping an eye out, looking at the wyverns. They obviously don't see you because you're invisible, and, they're not hearing you, so.
Yeah. And how far away from the edge are they?
They're from the edge of the mountain. They are about a good, I would say, 120 feet or so.
Lastly, last thing I want to check before I get back down. Can I have a look around this edge to see if I can find out where the pathway that we were taking leads up to?
I would say with your original position, you could see you guys would come like right in the front, like right in the middle kind of deal, and you would come down like about a good like 20-foot drop right there. Where you climbed up, you got, another 30 feet up. That's why I was about, or no, I'm sorry. You were 100 feet up. It was 50 feet away. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. All right. I'll start making my way back down.
As you're moving past, give me one more stealth check, please. Because look, natural ones are a thing.
24.
But not with you.
All I need now is reliable talent.
Yeah. You multi-class 3 times. Oh boy.
I can't. I already have an idea what I want to do, and I can't do that.
Yeah. And as you make your way, the good thing about being close to the wyverns is their eating covers any sound you would make, and you kind of like time your steps so that when they're crunching down like on a bone or a piece of meat or growling at each other, you kind of make your way real quickly across. So eventually you get back to your party who are just kind of sitting there on this canyon wall.
All right.
Mountain wall. Jesus, I'm getting tired.
Surprise. Are they talking about anything while I'm doing this?
Yeah, talking about you eating cheesecake for some reason.
Oh man, so good. Anyway.
Is my voice coming in fine?
You are very quiet.
Sorry, all my limbs started aching really bad, so I'm laying down on the ground for a second.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're right.
It needs a stretch. I'll be fine. Let me get back up.
Okay. If you can hold out for a couple more minutes, we're gonna be, calling it soon, technically.
I'm fine now. I just
Okay.
need to stretch really bad, I guess.
Okay. All right. Anyway, back to you, Kiechin.
So yeah, they didn't talk about anything while I was gone. They didn't have like their own little moment. Did they have
No.
anything to talk about?
We had an entire epiphany of our characters, and now we're completely different people.
Fair enough. So Boomy, what the fuck? Since when did you become like a gnome? The fuck?
We're just completely different characters now when you left.
You have traveled dimensions. Welcome to the Feywild. Roll
It's
initiative,
happened to Keitrin
motherfucker.
before. Let's be real. Fucking a Ricky. Jesus.
Also, Mallow, you are muted.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking Toon Realm before. It wouldn't be the first time.
So what
But
you
yes,
think? What you see up there, boy?
Alright, first off, there seems to be a pen with wyverns in it, and they seem to be rather tame. At least well trained.
So you're
there's
saying is that we have to fight our way through wyverns.
Wyverns and about 4 other guards. It's a rather open paddock. There seems to be a guardhouse that's a hut that's not too far from the place. We'll be arriving at the top of the plateau about 50 feet that way. If we keep following this pathway, we'll be in about the center area, and it seems like they aren't exactly paying that much attention, but I'm also quite quiet. I don't know if that was just me being good at what I do, or if they're really just kind of oblivious to what's going on. The wyverns are currently tearing up some sort of bloody pulp, so I'm assuming that's what helps keep them distracted.
Do you think we can sneak past them, or do we have to fight?
I think that we have. If we're going to sneak past them, we definitely need your invisibility. Otherwise, we will need to fight.
The big problem is I can only do a handful of people.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be a good idea anymore.
Well,
That we do that.
We turned me into
we
a
could
rat
just try to get
last
the
time.
element of surprise.
You what now?
We turned me into a rat last time.
That's true.
I can only do it on one person though.
There's
Can you
also
turn me in? Can you turn me into someone else?
I can, but I mean it'd be suspicious being some person.
What if I was Zook?
There seems to be some sort of hut at the top of the cave tunnel. There's a big cave tunnel that leads in, and it goes past my dark vision, which is a long distance. So,
Are they all inside the hut?
no, there's some outside and there's some inside, and there's a hut above the cave entrance. There's 2 huts, and the hut above the cave entrance is where the smoke coming from. And I could faintly hear screaming.
No, okay,
from
hold up. There's one hut.
Oh, I
The
thought you said
smoke
there
is
was one
coming
above
from-
the cave tunnel, and there was one underneath.
No.
Okay.
The smoke is coming from the top of the cave tunnel, like coming out of it, going outside of it. Kind of deal.
Oh, okay. So smoke's coming from inside.
Yes. I don't want you guys to get screwed up on that plan, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So
it seems like there's smoke coming from inside, and there was screaming. So I'm assuming someone's torturing someone inside.
Okay. So
I can make it so therefore, if we can move quickly and converge on the 4 guards, I can make it so they can't say anything if we can kill them quickly. The wyvern may be a different issue. So I'm not sure what you want to do there, unless you want to fight the wyvern and then deal with the guards, or like whatever you want to do. Either way, we're alerting someone.
So are all of them caged? And are the cages pretty good, right?
They weren't caged, they're in a pen, and they could fly out whenever they want. It seemed like they're staying because they're trained.
Oh, that ain't good.
Which means if we attack the riders, I'm going to assume that they're going to attack us for attacking the riders.
Yes. Go. We need to figure
But
out
he's a-
how they kill them all in one shot. Or at least a couple.
If they are just regular people, if I can get in close, I don't have to use my gun. Cause my gun makes a lot of noise. But I can get in close. Slicey, slicey.
I can make it so your gun is quiet.
How?
Just stand near me and I can make sure it doesn't make a sound.
Oh.
For us, another suggestion, if you want to go really loud and really big, I do have one spell I prepared today.
Hmm.
I didn't know if we were going to be fighting or not, but I thought it'd be okay. I have Earthquake.
Ooh, okay.
Would not run the risk of collapsing the cave.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
why I'm saying if we want, but that would also potentially trap them in, but again, I'm throwing it out there with what I have prepared.
Actually, hold on. They responded to sound. They heard about the rock slide. Could we do something that's create a sound at the bottom of the mountain to see if they go investigate that, and during that investigation we go in? Can anyone make something that would cause that sort of distraction?
Bavine points to
I
Lufe.
could. I could.
What could you do?
I just need to make a very long fuse on a stick of explosives and toss it.
Would you like me to fly out and drop it? Actually, no. My invisibility's still up, actually.
Yeah, Mal hasn't dropped it.
If you
Okay,
can do that, I
know,
can fly out, drop it, and then just let it fall to the bottom of the mountain, and then hope it goes off then.
I'll go into my bag and get out a. I think I still have a black powder. I still have a black powder stick remaining, and I just kind of I always carry around some extra fuse with me. I'll just basically lengthen the fuse a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go around to the other side of the mountain, so they go not the way that we're at. See if they can.
Yeah, head the opposite way of us.
Yeah.
And I will. Do you need to make me a ticket check for this? I'm just basically tying fuse to fuse.
Yeah, let's see how good you do it. Because look, there's something that could always go wrong with you just tying a fuse to a fuse.
True.
Could go off
Okay,
early for all you know.
Tinkerers.
Could go off later. Later would
Goes
be
off as
okay.
we're tying it.
Oh!
Natural one.
I mean, it's still an 11. I mean, because natural 1 doesn't mean instant fail. This means it's an 11. It's only instant fail for attacks.
Why did you say that? Why did you give him the chance?
Because he's going to ask anyway. Still an 11, which is good. 11's fine for this such a simple task of tying a knot.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
Okay, I take the fuse, I wrap it around the thing, so it's not all flopping around, and I'll hand the black powder stick to him. It's not a dynamite stick; it's just black powder.
Mm-hmm.
I already
So
see
do I
how
have-
this is going wrong, and I fucking hate it.
So yeah, I give you black powder stick with an extra long fuse.
This'll do.
It'll make a noise.
Okay.
I estimate. I'm gonna say I put enough for. So each fuse takes it goes off instantly. So if I want to make it longer, a whole round to count, it's like a minute.
So it goes off in a minute.
Yeah, but approximately if I got my calculations right.
Okay. I'll take
I'll
it.
get back to you as fast as I can, though, just in case.
Yeah, no, I don't have that much time on my invisibility. I don't know how long. How long is it?
An
10
hour.
minutes? Never mind. I think I have plenty of time.
I mean, if it's an hour, you could just take the thing down to where you want to set it off, lay it there, light it, and then leave, so you don't have to worry about it blowing up too early. Just leave it on the ground somewhere.
I'd rather not fly for too long, just in case I need it for later.
I mean, you could run.
Yeah.
Actually, you can run faster than you can fly, almost.
Yeah, but then I'm not quiet.
Fine. Okay. Well, take it as far as you think it'd be good, and just set it on the ground and light it and leave.
Okay. I will fly around the mountain as best I can.
Okay.
Say a good 200 feet, right?
Okay.
I can get that 200 feet. Definitely not in the direction that we are at, so kind of the opposite.
Okay.
See if I can grab their attention elsewhere. I'll go down about 50 feet, 50 to 50 feet. I'll light it, drop it, and then book it as fast as I can back.
All right. You would normally have disadvantage for stealth if you're trying to be stealthy because you're running technically, but you're invisible, so we're going to play into that, all right?
Yep.
All right. Here's what happens.
Yep.
You light it, drop it, start moving. Well, she said it was going to be a minute. What they didn't take into account for is the fuse going past where the knot is and still lighting it and catching it a little lower than it should be. And so making the time a little quicker. So as you go back and you think you have enough time, boom, you are about 100 feet away from your people still. You all hear the explosion.
Oh boy.
Shit. That
Yep.
wasn't a minute.
Nope. And immediately, I'm going to roll. Okay. You all hear muffled jargon. You can't really make out what it's saying. And then about a second later, 3 wyverns take off in that direction. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end the story for tonight.
2 nat ones.
Get cocked.
Thank
Oh,
you, Kendall.
beautiful.
1 sec, okay, please? Well, we're going to end the stream real quick, all right?
Yep.
Alrighty. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I like that session. That was fun. A little chill, a little actiony. It was good. Walking through dirt. It's a great time.
I love dirt.
I loved it, yes. But yes, we're going to end it here because I have to get to bed because I have work tomorrow because it's just my
My
life.
legs hurt.
Not my wife, my life. Fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, Kitchen, where can we find you, my friend?
You can go find me over at twitch.tv/BurntSonic. I will try to be streaming some art tonight. If not, I'll be streaming something. But, you know, it'll be interesting either way. I think it'll be starting at around 4-5 p.m. tonight. So another 4 or 5 hours from now.
Fair enough. Alrighty, and I believe Fen and Mallow are deciding to still stay hidden.
Yep.
I'm invisible.
Except on here. But hi, I'm Zorn. You can find me here at Zorn or Zorn32 on the Twitters. Basically, yeah, we're just still streaming and doing things we want to do. I know me and Kendall will probably try to squeeze in a stream if we can of Tiny Tina's. If not, I'll see what else games I got. Maybe I'll do some Gunfire Reborn with Burn if we can find the time this weekend or something. Because guess what? Life's fucking crazy and I'm a farmer and it's even crazier. But until then, thank you guys for all the support and love and everything like that these past couple weeks. We greatly appreciate it. But the main thing is, enjoy the show.